Hi. Lord, the light of your love is shining in the midst of the darkness shining. Jesus, light of the world, shine upon us. Set us free by the truth you now bring us. Shine on me. Shine on me. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory. Blaze, Spirit, blaze. Set our hearts on fire. Flow, river, flow. Flood the nations with grace and mercy. Send forth your word, Lord, and let there be light. Lord, I come to your awesome presence, from the shadows into your radiance. By the blood I may enter your brightness. Search me, try me, consume all my darkness. Shine on me. Shine on me. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory. Blaze, Spirit, blaze. Set your hearts on fire. Flow, river, flow. Flood the nations with grace and mercy. Send forth your word, Lord, and let there be light. Lord, and let there be light. I said, wait of my own minute. Show us your stuff. 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 Hey everyone, welcome in. John Atfield Art, you confused the shit out of me because I had your stream open and then all of a sudden I could hear myself. It was so weird.
Oh my gilly goodness.
I was like, did I have myself doubled for that whole performance? But it's because you raided and then your stream turned into my stream. That's the second time that's happened on stream when I've been raided by somebody who I was watching before the stream. Thank you very much. Welcome to Show Us Your Stuff, School Stuff Edition. Thank you, everybody. That was, I hope some of you recognise that.
Sexy gift.
I had another 2 verses I could have done, and I was kind of up for it. I was only going to do one verse, and then the music, and indeed the Lord, took over me. Did anyone recognise that? Because me and Funkle used to sing that regularly. And when it used to say "Shine, Jesus," when it said "Shine," I used to get to play the cymbals. Yes, Willow. I used to go, "Shine, Jesus, shine." Fucking loved Jesus back in the day. That was taken from the Twynham School Leavers service in 1994 when I left primary school. It was a Church of England school, and that was our church. Do I have to be careful not to dox Funkle Albert's real name? Let me put a little yellow post-it over Funkle Albert's real name in case he doesn't want people knowing. Because there's a little drawing of Funkle Albert that we all had to draw out ourselves. There were 9 people in our year. Just 9. The year 6 leavers, 1993. Tom Goodridge. There's me. It was a tiny school, an absolutely tiny school. I had lots of freckles, not spots, freckles. There's Funkle Albert's drawing of himself. Penny Austin didn't think much of themselves. Oh no, that's Penny Austin. Why did Penny Austin do this? Penny Austin was a sponge. Went to school with a sponge. Nicholas Scriven, shout out Nicholas Scriven. Just no drawing skills whatsoever. Jessica Marsh, decent. James Lacey, yes, look at the shades, the wraparound Brett the Hitman shades and the thumbs up. On the tea towel that we did, the school tea towel, James Lacey did that drawing, and then around the edge he used his fun fact stickers and it said play Nintendo. It was fucking cool. And then Tom Goodridge, he was the heartbreaker. He was the best at sport, best at everything. Hopefully his life's got to shit since then. But that was our leaver service. And if you'd like me to sing Shine Jesus Shine again, then I can. Here are all the lyrics. And then we started the service with recorders. I don't have my recorder. I could have done when the Red Robin goes bobbing along. Hello, welcome, everybody, to school's Shirts Your Stuff. This is Shirts Your Stuff. I haven't done this for ages. And I've just spent 25 minutes fucking manically trying to set stuff up. I was like, fuck, is there an instrumental version of Shine Jesus Shine? Do you remember it? Mary Biscuits, you know that one. Did you see the performance at the start? Frosty, thank you very much. I spent 25 minutes manically fucking. Hello, everyone. Let's say hello to everyone. Fluffy Pink Blonde, hello. Willow, hello. Khan, hello, everybody. Hello, Mary Biscuits. I know .jpeg. SCF. Rotten Pie. How are you? Elbow Baggins. VT. M. Thank you for being here. Part of me was like, have I made a mistake doing this during Rust when everybody's still into watching Rust? Should I have waited? But no, I think this is going to be good. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hello, Cherry Lad. Nice to see you. Hello, Booch. I really enjoyed singing that. Is it all right if I maybe start all my streams by singing like a religious carol, like hymn from my school days? Fish, hello. Stuff. Tinker Taylor, look at you. Look at all you lovely people that are here to see this. We've got lots of lovely submissions today. Shall I give you a taster of some of the people who have got involved with submissions? We've got Blaketown, we've got Sheep Boy, we've got Bollocking Passwords, we've got a Little Willow, we've got Domella, we've got David, we've got me. That's at least 7 people. I mean, it's exactly 7 people. BP, what was the matter, BP? Why are you saying fucking hell llama? Why didn't you enjoy my performance? Thank you very much for the raid, by the way, John. I hope you were doing well. I had your stream open whilst I was setting everything up. Hello, Emily. Did I say you, Emily? No, I didn't, because also we've got some extra submissions, some photos of them at school.
Best friends.
From Walls, Sparkle Muffin, and Emily. Okay, so we've got different types of submissions, and then we've got photos from those people. Slothalgy. Thanks for the follow. Alright, Sparkles, how are you? Nice to see you too. Powerful Con, I just threw away my fiscal moral compass for that tune. Praise be unto Ad on this holy day. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Rotten Pie, for saying I have a wonderful voice. I thought I'd go for it. It is a really good tune. Should we see what else happened on the Levers service? Fucking 1994. We sang Shine Jesus Shine. Then we did an opening prayer. Then we did the Lord's Prayer. Then we did The World Has Need of You. I don't know how that goes. Then we had a reading, Matthew chapter 6, verses 25 to 34, from the Lion Children's Bible. Then we listened to the Holiday Horn. Then with the handbells. Why can't I see what I'm showing you? With the handbells, we performed Give Me Joy. Give me joy in my heart. Then we did some other hymns. Then the chairman of the school said some shit. Then we did another prayer. It was a Church of England school. Anyway, it was a good time, and I've kept that for all these years just for this moment. So, Shirts Your Stuff. I've got my Warden Park, which is my secondary school shirt on. I'm prepared for you all to give me loads of fucking grief because yes, I was a fucking motherfucking prefect. Yeah, I was a school prefect. Yeah, I was a house prefect. I haven't worn this since I was 16. It's got a little mark on it. I don't know what that mark is. SWAT, nerd, call me what you like. Look at me now. Would you say I'm a SWAT or a nerd? Quite possibly. Mega Tory, just because I tried hard and I was conscientious and I cared about my fellow pupils. No, it's not that John at Field Art. What's not on here is my travel prefect badge. Because I removed it. I don't know where that is, sadly. Shershire stuff. So if you've missed previous Shershire stuff, shit, I'd usually tell you what they all were. We've done autographs, we've done notebooks and diaries, we've done mugs, we've done comics, we've done retro tech, we've done all sorts. I was in Forest House, Capri, so thank you for the question. I was in Forest House. Hence, oh yeah, House Prefect. It's green. Forest House. Beacon House always won at Sports Day. Forest always came second. Travel Prefect, John Outfield Art. Yeah, that meant... Why am I doing this? I shouldn't reveal this. That meant that I had to keep an eye on everybody on the bus home. I didn't. I promise you I didn't. I was a late developer. If I tried to speak to anybody and tell them to be quiet or sit down, they would have just punched me. They needed a certain number of travel prefects for any students that got the bus. I didn't grass anyone in. You fucking get Funkle Albert here and anybody else I went to school with. I wasn't a grass. I had an in. If somebody was going to get detention, I could have a word with the teacher or the head teacher and get them off. That's not true either. None of this is true. But I wasn't a complete... Oh, I'm going to show you loads of stuff that might not back this up. I was one of the coolest kids at school. Oh, I've got no proof. Hello, David. Horrible David's here. Horrible David's going to be joining me soon on Discord to chat through some school stuff of his. We've got Domelo who's going to be joining us on Discord. Blake Town, if you're here, let me know if you want to join me on Discord or not. Let me scroll down. Freakoli, hello, how are you? Frosty, thank you for the sub, by the way. I saw that come in and I didn't even reference it. Thank you for the resub on Prime. That's really kind of you, and I'm sorry I didn't reference it when it came in. Hello, Telact, how are you? Let's actually try catching up. Slothalgi. Billy, can't catch the stream yet, but just wanted to say hi and hope you all have a great time showing stuff. Thank you, Billy. That's really kind of you. This is a Christian stream now, Booch. If you don't like God, then I don't want you here. That's not true. I don't give a fuck about God anymore. Church of England School had the best tunes, definitely. Your school didn't even have prefects. Ironic sparkles. What? What kind of establishment was that? Imagine a school with no prefects. Sounds awful. Oh God, don't lean into it. I've got to lean out of it. If anything, lean out of it. You don't want to get a reputation. You've already got a bit of a reputation. You're just making it worse. People won't remember. People won't give me shit for this. Nobody's going to give me any shit. Dr. Mooley, how are you doing? Weezier, how are you doing? Emily, 100% grassed up the kids who used to smoke on my bus. No regrets, many regrets. Did people smoke on my bus? I don't know if they did. They probably did. I don't think I've ever been a grass. Pip. Not satisfied just snitching in school. You can snitch out of school too by becoming a travel prefect. I was asked and I accepted. Funkle Albert is here. Anything is true, even the stuff that makes no sense and goes against every instinct you have about ad. Funkle, did you see the start of the stream? I sang Shine Jesus Shine from our Leavers assembly, our Leavers service from primary school. And I showed off the picture of you that you drew. Here's me. If you missed the start of the stream, I'm really finding it hard to work out which finger to move. This is my self-portrait. I had freckles. They're not all spots. And Funkle, I covered up your real name. There's Funkle. And I sang Shine Jesus Shine, which is a Absolute banger. I've really enjoyed singing that. When this finishes, I'm going to sing that all over again. The neighbours probably heard. I am Carbonara. Mr. Jonathan, hello, good evening. Well, hello, I am Carbonara. Who's Mr. Jonathan? Llama didn't have prefix either. That's fine. It's all fine, isn't it? Probably better. Is a prefect a hall monitor? Kind of, but much cooler. Much cooler over here, yeah. Oh no, really looking forward to this, but also school stuff can be tricky for people, bring up strong feelings. So let's be proactive with good vibes, everyone. Of course, yeah. If any of this, there's people who had a fucking shit time at school. I'm not going to say I had the coolest and best time at school. I was about to say, should we get that out of the way? But no, we're keeping... You just sent a message about positive vibes, and I was about to talk about some shit stuff at school. But you meant the opposite. You meant keep it positive. But I want you to know that I'm not coming at this from like, fucking school's the best. Oh yeah, everything's incredible. I know that some people had some shit times, and I was witness to that. And I had some of my own shit times. But today we're going to celebrate the good times. And the embarrassing times. So, maybe we get started. VT doesn't remember going to school. Funkle, you have no memory of drawing it. Half your stuff is photos of teachers telling me to get a grip. David's got sent some great stuff. We've got a whole collection. It's like a slideshow of David's young life. We've got loads of school photos of David to have a look at. So should we start with, like, Domela, David... Is Blake Town here? Maybe Blake Town's not going to be getting on Discord. But Domela and David, how are you guys for time? Are you here for the whole stream? If you need to go, if you prefer to get on a Discord call sooner rather than later, then let me know. You're here for good. You're here for the whole stream as well. Domela, yes! Okay, well, I got a load of stuff out of my loft. I'll show a bit of my stuff first. Willow sent me a new DM. It's like one of these blurry pictures that's taking a while to actually show what it is, Willow. Is it a school photo? It's not loading. Hello, Moobs. Start off. I'm not going to show you all of this. Luckily, I had a chance earlier to flick through these bad boys, my little projects from primary school. I've kept all of these. I've kept my project on the Vikings. I've kept my project on water. I kept my project workbook on air and flight. I've kept my project on World War One. That's actually from secondary school. Shit got a bit more serious. I don't think I'll be sharing anything from that. I've kept my project about bridges and tunnels from 1992. If you want to know anything about bridges and tunnels, I'm your guy. I kept my project about the Tudors. And finally, I kept my project about the human body. Yes, the stencil work. Fish. There's some gold in here, guys. There's some gold in here. Now, the real test will be if I set some stuff up correctly. Basically, I'm showing you jack shit from the Vikings. There's nothing good in water. Air and flight, who gives a fuck? Should we see if this works? Should we see if... Yes! Can you hear me on this scene? Can you hear me? Can you hear me on this scene? Yes. Okay, right. I've marked out things to show. I can't really remember what they are. Bridges and tunnels. The teacher had to write my name on it. I forgot to put my name on it. 1992. Oh, here it is. Here's the cool thing I found here, guys. I think you guys are going to love this. My handwriting. But first of all, should we go into a list of things that go into the sewers? Do you want to know about things that go into the sewers from a perspective of a 9-year-old? Look what number 1 is. Look what number fucking 1 is. It's of course, it's a number 1. Urine. Then we've got diarrhea, feces, and excrement, aka poo. Toilet paper, disinfectant. Look at this handwriting. Look what's going on with my F's. Look at the F for fectant. Looks like disinfectant. Hello, Wade. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Soapy water, bleach, cigarettes. We went on a trip to the sewers, by the way. I went down into the sewers in Brighton. These are a lot of these things I saw. I was 9. Dead goldfish. Haha! Exclamation mark. Sick/vomit. Mold. I don't know what mold. Matches. False fingernails. Look at that. Gulskin ginger nails. Hair. Toothpaste. Cotton wool. Car oil. There's somebody in a bath. I'm not quite sure what that is, guys, and that's like a nosebleed. I'm not sure what that is. Sour milk, fairy liquid, bath water, foam, old plasters, spit/saliva, used bubblegum. Tick that. Used bubblegum. And that's my list of 25 things. But wait. I had to think of 50. Dishwasher salt, spiders/insects, sink water, mud, rings? I suppose so. Hot and cold water. Doesn't that go with the dishwasher salt? I don't know. Spiders/insects, yeah. Love how far the text is getting from the numbers. I saw all these things in the sewers. No tepid water in our sewers. Carrot peelings. Makeup. Coffee and tea dregs. Conditioner and shampoo. Most people would say shampoo and conditioner, not me. I'm a renegade. Blood. Paper clips. Bits of plastic. That's the worst. Even back then, I was aware of all the microplastics in our water system. Paint. Sand. We've got 10 more. Grass. Drugs. Similar, really. Grass and drugs. Just drugs. Any specifics? Nah, just drugs. Just a load of drugs. Beard or shaving cream. I had to think of these. Booch, we were put in class. You were like, write down 50 things you might find in the sewers. So this is the order. Yeah, you've some beard. When you shave it off, it's still beard. Sheep. Washing machine waste. Disposable nappies. Germs. Grease. Toothbrush bristles. Just the bristles. Oh, is it gems? It looks like gems, doesn't it? I think I meant germs. Toothbrush bristles. Skin from bath pearls. Okay, listen. My mum, I think, at one stage had some bath pearls, which were like, they were like little, I don't know what they were. Does anyone know? Did anyone have bath pearls? No, not love pearls. No. Little things, and you chuck them in the bath and they disintegrate. Yeah, okay, thank fuck. Anyway, at the end of the bath, they'd have the skin would be left in the bath of the bath pearls, not the mum. Shut up. Anyway, where are we? Skin from bath pearls, paper and card. Eyelashes. Eyelashes. I love it when you're down in the sewers and you just spot all the eyelashes. They all collect together. Millions of eyelashes from so many people. And that was by me, just to confirm. That was by me. So there we go. How's that for a start? And that, guys, was in bridges and tunnels.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Slothy. Willow, I've been leaning on my keyboard the whole time. Look, I'm going to send you the message on Discord. Enjoy. I just sent Willow a load of zeros. We'll look at more of that stuff in a bit. Yeah, can you give me a mark on that? I don't know if I got a grade. Did I get any bonus points? We used to get things called bonus points. Oh, yes! Good. 1 BP. Tick. BP! Good. 1 BP. It's good. It's a good list, that. Shit, we didn't look at the pictures. Sorry, we're going back. Rings. Don't know what that is. I reckon that's blood. Bogies, paper clips. Somebody having a very upright poo. Does anyone ever lean back on the toilet? Anyone ever lean back on the toilet like that? Toothpaste. Good. Bonus point. Great poo posture. Let's all poo like that. Right. David, should we go through some of your stuff? If you like, we can go through all of your stuff at once, or we could do a bit and come back to it. I'm easy. Hello, Moz. Nice to see you. Squatty potty. Good posture helps you sit out. Slip out? Slip out. So, let me just get your stuff up, David, which I think's here. Is that the first one of David's? Yeah. Now, David, I'll tell you what, let's get you on a call. David, are you in your old school uniform? Please tell me you are. Also, what is your name? Oh, there it is. It's David. It's just David. It's not horrible David or not nice David. Calling David. Hello. Hello, David.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right. Big fan.
Okay, thanks for calling in. This is a premium rate, so this is going to cost you a fortune. Let me see if I can put an alert on screen. Horrible David stuff. Because my alerts weren't working. Yes, they are. Although I'm going to go to a different browser. Anyway, so I'm going to go to my browser and it's going to show the first image. And then it will literally go through in order of what you sent. That's cool. That makes sense to you?
I think I put them in order. I put them in a decent order.
So who's this?
I think that's the youngest me that I've got. Little fucking nerd.
It's great. Straighten your tie. Why didn't they tell you to straighten your tie? It's the class photo day.
I don't know. I was really scruffy. There's one of them got like a black eye.
Okay.
Coming up.
Should we scroll through some of these? Youngest possible David. Look at this.
That was the youngest I ever was.
Straight tie here. Lovely hair. I got it killed for that hair. Big jumper.
Everyone in my family, my cousins were all like super blonde, like white blonde, like Children of the Corn scary. Like all of the families are terrifying, like real scary blondes.
I like it. Let's scroll back through. Hold on. So you got older and then you got younger. Is that what happened?
I think that one's older because that's different.
Oh, really?
Like you could change the thing. But I don't know.
Let me go back.
Maybe not.
Well, maybe you're right. Your hair looks older. I don't know. Absolute heartthrob.
Much smaller collar.
True. Oh, here's the black eye. Tell us anything about that. How that happened?
I've got no idea. I remember having lasted the whole time, and I held a guy in a headlock for the whole time, and that was it. I don't remember black eye though. The fight was about. He was trying to sell pictures of him in the shower.
Trying to sell pictures of you in the chat. My Discord's cutting out slightly, David, and this happens sometimes. I'm going to move it.
Yeah, mine was as well. Mine was as well.
Hold on. Let me move it into. Sometimes when I go and do it in the browser, it works fine. So, let me hang up. I'll call you back in 2 secs. Bye. I get this a lot with my Discord. I don't know why. Let me open it in the browser. Something happened in the shower. David. Pictures of David in the shower? We need to find out. David! Let's call David back. Oh. Hello. Sorry. I had to select my mic.
You're muted on Discord, by the way.
I can't hear you now. Why? Allow Discord to use your microphone. Yes. Remember this
Hello?
decision. Why can't I hear
Oh, there
you
you
now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, typical technical issues. Right. Ignore this. Hanging up once more. Oh, join the call here. Hang up again. Call you back. Hello.
Fuck's sake.
Hello, David. I couldn't
Hello.
hear David. They can hear you.
Do you
I
want to
couldn't
try
hear
just?
you.
Do you want to just try the secret hole or something?
Yeah, good idea.
That might work better.
Let's go there. Okay, see you in a sec. Sorry, everyone. I couldn't hear David then. Hello.
Hello. Right.
This all
it
sounds
wasn't
great.
me in the shower. Let me clear that
Okay,
up
please
straight
clear
away
up
for chat.
why and how you got this black eye.
A guy came in to school. Oh wow, you.
Is this really bad?
A guy came into school and he was saying that he would sell pictures of his mum in the shower, and we said that's really gross and you're a weirdo. So we tried to get. We had a big fight with him that lasted all of lunchtime, and I held him in a headlock over lunchtime, and I don't think it was like a proper fight. It was just like I just held him there, and then the dinner bell went, and then we all went back to class.
Wow.
But I don't remember where the black eye came from. I don't think that's related because that's the only fight I remember having. There's some weird guy coming in and saying that he was going to do something weird, and we were like, "Well, that's weird."
Yeah.
So I don't know what the black eye is.
And good for you.
My school was quite weird.
At that age, having a proper moral compass and being like, no, that's not right.
Oh yeah, it's just
I mean,
weird.
obviously it's not right.
I think people didn't anyway.
Yeah. It is quite weird, but yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next picture.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, signs of mature.
That's my confidence
maturation.
here,
Yeah, you're growing up, feeling confident. You've got a little bit of fringe coming down.
Right, your
to the front
Discord
there.
is really cutting out.
Oh no, David! Why is this happening now? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me have one more go of sorting out the web one, and I'll actually sort it so I can hear you.
All right.
So shit that this happens. I haven't got any. It's not like it's. I've got 3 green bars in my voice for Discord. Could use guest star audio. I could do that.
Yeah,
you up for doing that?
Yeah. Right.
You have to have Google Chrome open though.
Yes, I got it.
Yes, thank you, Lama. Good idea. Right, let's open that guest star. Is it still called that, or is it now stream with me or? Excuse me. Right, stream manager. Where do I add people? Stream together. That's it. Got it. This is good actually, because then all your followers will get a little alert. Invite guests. Horrible. David.
It does seem to be working now, weirdly.
Okay, well, let's give this a little go.
Yeah.
Blake Town. I was going to see if you wanted to chat about your thing that you sent in, but no worries. Wait for guests to connect. Getting ready, it says. David's getting ready. Can hear clicking.
I'm doing it. I'm trying.
You sound completely fine on Discord right now.
I know. It's quite annoying. Hold on.
Talking about.
I turned all my
David
filters
here.
and stuff off. So. An SMS code to log in.
Oh no. Well, this might be too much faff for.
It's done. It's done now.
Okay. And actually, Discord started breaking up a bit there.
Continue without.
Discord's still in and out. Okay, I can add you to the call. I will turn off your camera, but keep your. But are you going to be able to hear me through this? Because we've actually never used the audio or video through this. We just do it and then still do audio through Discord usually. Right, let me add David. Hello, David. Oh, hello. I can hear you, David. I can hear noises. I don't. Well, hello. Say hello back to me straight away. Might be a little delay. Don't know. Let's see how we get on. So this is your confidence era. We're entering here. You can't hear David. They can't hear you. Okay, why not? Back to Discord. I'm back in Discord now.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for being the first guest.
That's all right.
Got to add the source to OBS. Oh, okay. We'll save that for now.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, if you've just come in because you've got an alert about David being on a stream, you're like, what? Well, David is here, and this is David at school. We're actually going to click through to the next photo. Okay, what's this? Is this at school? This seems like this is
me
at
just
college.
after school, but that's the me at the end of school.
I mean, this is great.
It came up in all of the pictures that I was going through, so I was like, I'll just throw that one in as well.
Chuck it in. Look at that. You got the gel in the hair. Was that like crispy hair?
Yeah. It was so crispy. There was a time when there was a guy in my class where I'd come in and it was completely solid, and he came in and he also went all fluffy, and I had to come again.
Oh,
the worst.
No. That is the worst.
He taught me a lesson though, because that crunchy hair was terrible. Absolutely rock solid. It was that green stuff, that green.
Yeah. I used exactly the same stuff. And if I could keep it crispy until the bus home, then I could sort of play with it and uncrisp it on the way home, then I'd be happy. But if it rained, you'd be fucked.
It would, and it would all run down your face. It was disgusting.
And get in your eyes and stuff and actually sting.
Yep.
Brilliant.
I can actually, weirdly, I can smell that now. Now I'm thinking about it. I can smell that exact smell of that horrible shit.
Oh, I'm pleased you included that picture, even though it was just after school. Has this got some sort of weird anti-red eye? Like, did this have red eye that's been corrected?
I don't think so.
Those are just your eyes?
It's just my eyes, I think.
Okay. I thought it looked like there's like extra like black added. Sorry about that,
I think
David.
it's just a big flash.
Okay. Right, next picture. Can't remember what it is. All right, so this is Double Science with Mr. Round.
Yeah,
Morse code.
Because for some reason I put Morse code on there and I don't know what it says.
Oh,
I hope it's not offensive.
Can anyone read this? Is it like Mr. Round is a prick?
It might be. I was kind of horrible at school towards the end to the teachers, and I really regret it.
That tracks.
I wasn't a nice guy at the end of school to the teachers. They were lovely.
Did Mr. Round call you Horrible David?
I don't think so. I had a really good reputation with the teachers, but I was also kind of a shit.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that. Teenage boy was a bit of an arsehole.
What you needed was some sort of badge on your tie to sort of keep you grounded.
We didn't even have those. We had a weird school.
Oh.
Sometimes it felt quite rough, but it also wasn't. But it was weird.
So your sarcasm says David doing Morse code really makes sense.
Why? But yeah, science and double science was like always at the end of the day, so we were always really terrible to the guy. Like we all just wanted to go home, so we were always just fucking around and just destroying things. And I remember we lit all the gas taps in the
Yeah.
in science at the end. Just we lit them all, and the teacher just came in. It was just like, you realize you could have just killed everybody. We was like, we don't care. We just want to go home. Or light some gas taps.
He didn't care about killing everyone. Fuck.
Didn't care.
Mary has worked out that the first line says David.
Oh shit! I've probably doxed myself then.
It's probably your address. It's probably your full address. Quick, move on. Next picture.
It's probably my surname, but that's fine.
Okay, so what's this? Can I read this out?
Yeah, this was I found this in my English book. For some reason, I've written
Jan 97.
It's a letter of complaint about the Lynx a Lynx fur campaign.
I'm writing a complaint to the Lynx fur campaign advert because I was sitting down with my family around 7:30 and we were eating our dinner when the ad came on, and I was thoroughly disgusted as blood was sprayed all over the place. I'm sure that this advert breaks some of your advertising standards. I agree with what the campaign stands for, but I ask that it be put across in a more subtle way. I specifically dislike the overuse of blood and think it is highly unnecessary and gratuitous. I don't think this helps the fur crisis, but fuels it, and the excess blood could spur quite a few murderers to commit a kind of copycat crime.
That's why I really liked it, because that little paragraph is just mad.
Wow. I hope that you can help me, as I don't think I should have to be submitted to this if I don't want to. Yours sincerely, and then we don't get to see your signature.
No, I cropped it all off.
Oh my God. That's incredible. I mean, did this actually happen?
I don't know. I vaguely remember Lynx doing some sort of campaign where there was like a lot of blood on screen, but I think maybe the teacher was just like, can you think of something to write a letter of complaint for and see how it goes? And it's like, I don't know. I guess so. I feel like I embellished a little bit towards
That's so good.
Murderers.
I love that it was in your English book, so you're probably supposed to be doing actual schoolwork. Unless you had well, who knows? Maybe it was
I think it might have been a project. It might have been a project. Like,
that makes a lot more sense, actually. Okay, what have we got next? Not done at all, David, was the first thing I see, the comment from the teacher.
Yeah.
And this is starts a little run, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's just a little run of me not doing any of my work. And it's just a very exasperated teacher's messages. Well, some of them get a little bit sarcastic, I think.
First of all, your Fs are a bit like mine, so I'm happy about that. The weird S, like the Fs that look like S's.
The thing that I realised about my handwriting is it's fucking terrible, and it was never any good. Like, that is awful.
I like that. I took
a picture of a page where I actually clearly was trying a different handwriting style, and I just wrote really small instead. It's worse.
Love can be very difficult, it says at the top there. Would you like to expand on that?
I don't know. There was a lot of poetry and a lot of analysing poetry in this stuff.
Dear me.
And then a lot of drawing illustrations of poetry for some reason.
Let's look at some more comments. Great start. Why no more written? Was this your opening paragraph or something? You just didn't write anything else?
Yeah. These are just like back to back. Like, I fully checked out.
Let's have a look.
And I think that was a lot of my last year of school.
What's this? The teacher had a stamp.
Yeah. It's just like, I think that's in secondary school, but they had a little, like, I was like 15 or something, but they put a little cat stamp saying, please finish. And I thought that was quite weird.
Yeah, it's quite weird. Why the cat?
That's like a little primary school thing.
Is this like they haven't finished colouring in the cat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, next. Oh, okay. What was this that you were drawing here? Some sort of diagram?
I don't know. It just says I.
You didn't finish it? Yeah.
Nope, didn't finish it.
We'd know if you finished it.
A long run of me not finishing my work. Question.
Here we go. Nothing is finished. You must work faster in class or finish your work at home.
Every page is like the beginning of a project for quite a long time, and then just nothing else.
Yeah, you're like, you get into it, you're like, nah.
Yeah, I'm done. But the thing is, I didn't fail school or anything. Like, I came out with okay grades. Like, they weren't great, but like, I don't know how, because every book that I looked through was just, my teachers just constantly disappointed that I haven't done any work at any point.
Oh dear. Have a look at another one. Here we go. Very little of your work is completed. See me, please.
I love that. I love to see me, please, with the underline.
Yeah. See me, double underline. 1996. If a magnet is used to pick up some pins, they will stick to the ends of the magnet. Something of a magnet. Okay, well, at least it was like very little of your work is done. See me, and then you just carried on talking about electromagnetism.
Yeah, I just carried on going.
Taff. I don't know if that's a joke, but if you've got something worthy or something decent, then feel free. Well, I might not get to it. We're analysing David's stuff. Is there? Right, let's have another look.
There's a lot of those.
So what is this? Good. I like this. What, a little drawing? Like poles repel.
I don't know why the teacher likes that.
Unlike poles attract. The little man pointing at it, saying important. Good. I like this.
I like this.
I like it.
Is the work any good? I don't know, but they like the little thing. They like the little drawing.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, all of my a lot of my reports and stuff are all like apply yourself, could do better, try harder, all of that sort of stuff. And there was a little doodles in the back of this one.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a Magnum Mega Class 44.
Fucking hell.
I don't know what that is.
If
that's my best friend Carl shooting some people, I think.
Well, you should have been expelled for this.
You
can't go around drawing guns and drawing your friends shooting people from above.
Little GTA style, like original GTA.
Yeah.
Top down little shooting thing.
Is this a dead person in a pool of blood?
Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah, just a dead person pool of blood. And then some yin and yangs.
Yin and yangs, yeah.
For some reason, there's a whole year where I've just got yin and yangs everywhere. I was obsessed with them. Don't know why.
Cool. Just really cool to draw. You've done well there. Different colour palettes. I like the way you did the yellow and the purple one twice, because the top one's not that great. And then you've done it much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, like this effect of your English book exploding. English with Mr. Fairweather.
Yep. A little bit of all of my books. I think every book that I found had got some sort of weird doodle on it. One had a big Nike swoosh that I'd drawn on it for some reason.
Yeah.
Just the whole front of the branded it Nike.
Very cool.
Definitely a doodler.
Were people in your class getting like the Nike swoosh shaved into the back of their head around this time?
Somebody definitely did.
Yeah, we had that. I didn't have the balls to do that. What have we got here? What is this? Pick 3 or 4 striking images from the poem and illustrate these with the quotation and explain briefly why you chose them. So what's happening here? The peasants came like swarms of flies and buzzed the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. So you got a dustbin.
I picked these because they're really shit.
They are shit.
I was actually like a graphic designer, and like my actual job has been design and working in graphics, and a lot of my drawings for school and stuff were fucking dog shit.
Well, I quite like that.
That one leg is like twice as long as the other one.
Oh yeah.
All of my proportions and perspectives are fucking terrible.
Oh wow.
But I actually did really well in graphic design and all of that. But for some reason, anytime I was doing like illustrations or doodles, it was just shit.
I was going to say I really like the shading, like the shadow and the dark patches on the like the colouring on the clothes. But I didn't notice the one short leg.
I put like a lot of effort into putting like shadow and like light and dark on it, but then I've just completely fucked the leg.
Mary assumed it was a horrible leg stretching accident.
Oh yeah, that does happen.
Okay,
and there's almost like the little nose peeking guy coming across on that one as well.
Throwing giant scorpion shadows. That's a quick and easy one to draw. Is that why you picked that?
Yeah, really.
You said you chose it because it's spooky and reflected the poem well.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Did you write ironic, or is that the teacher? Is that a different?
I think that's the teacher.
Oh dear.
I definitely didn't write ironic.
Evening, Les. We got another David Classic illustration up here. I watched the flame feeding on my mother. What? So is this your this was your mother, and here's some. What are you pouring on? What does that say? Paraffin
Yeah, paraffin.
onto somebody's knee, burning in knee.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just the proportion, the angles and stuff is so weird. But then also I do like shading and like hatching, and it's like why? It's just so odd.
I like this. I chose this because it was shocking, and I remember it. And the teacher just says, "Okay, a little brief though."
Yeah, there's more of that coming.
We've got a few ticks down here, so that's good. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Oh, these are great. I really enjoy these illustrations. Right, up here. In easy range of cold telescopic eyes. How do I move over to see what the teacher's written? Without can see for miles, excellent eyesight, frightening. Oh, is that what you've written?
I think that's what I've written, yeah.
Okay.
And they've disagreed.
These look great. Great. They picture the eyes of a swollen corpse in a waterlogged trench. I think they've done a great job.
Specifically for the bottom one.
Okay,
maybe
here we go.
The most literal drawing of a poem.
Let's scroll further so we can see what this says. Tenderness encapsulated in the icy caverns of a cruel heart. A butterfly. A butterfly.
A butterfly in an icy heart saying, I'm cruel.
Do you mind if I get this as a tattoo?
It's like fucking catchphrase, like sort of shit.
Booch is loving this right now. That's tremendous. That would make I'd love it if somebody showed up to the next Twitch meetup and they had that as a tattoo on their arm. It would be. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's my tattoo. Yeah, it's tenderness encapsulated in the icy caverns of a cruel heart.
And they'd be like, "You didn't need to tell me that. I can see." Great illustrations. Oh, here we go. We've got another one. What's this? Going home with fumes of human roast clinging rebelliously to his hairy nostrils. Human roast.
I don't know what that is, but I hate the perspective that I've done on that. It's so bad.
Oh, there's a human on the plate.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry, that is a classic bad drawing of a person from the side. I've done many of those. Lazy and quick.
It's so lazy.
Yeah. But I think we can see, I think everyone will agree, everyone in chat will agree that you clearly do have some illustration skills. There's some nice little drawings, especially of the bald eagles.
Thank you for saying that.
It's all right. Anything good down here that we should be reading?
I don't know. I think
Nah. Here we go. What's this? Word search, sacrifice. Okay, whatever you did here, the teacher agreed it was a little brief, so this is all on theme for David.
I like that one just because it's quite sarcastic. It's quite sarcastic. A little brief.
A little brief, yeah, that is actually. Next one. Why?
Absolutely fuck all. A little brief.
Why is this incomplete? David, goodness sake, finish some work.
I think there's a single piece of finished work in that whole book.
Next up, more drawings.
It's a nice little drawing of a goat, though.
Well, let's go back to the goat. That is nice, actually. And then here, she met a lion face to face as she went walking up to her hips in grass on the wild savannah. Oh, she went walking up to her hips in grass on the wild savannah. I didn't see your full stop there, sorry. So close they stood, they touched. If she put out her thumb, or he his soft, ferocious paw, she bore no weight.
These things were all weird to me because, like, between this time, there's like maybe like 3 or 4 years before I'm actually doing like proper graphic design work for like expensive like contracts. Wow. And like 3 or 4 years before, I'm drawing lions like that. Like not even consistently between two.
I was going to say, it's a different lion in each picture.
It's a completely different lion. They're both shit.
You can see that it's the same woman, just about similar hair, but yeah, the lion. It's
just so strange. It was very jarring to see. Like, how did you make drawing things your job?
Yeah, I found that weird with some of my stuff. Like, I remember being proud of this, and now looking back, incredible. More comments. Ruler, Why didn't you use a ruler there? That's a terrible line to underline lamb to the slaughter. You gave up.
Bad.
You gave up.
I feel like they're just looking for stuff now, though.
Look
You
at
can
that.
see that I'm not even finishing the work. Why point out that I didn't use a ruler? It's just
Ruler?
extra.
Your work has slipped badly, David. Why is this? It has got to improve. Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, clearly my work's terrible. Don't point out the ruler thing. Just add in insult to injury at that point. Give me a break.
Taff has highlighted a message. Your work has slipped badly, David.
It has. It's real bad.
Oh, dear, David. What have we got here? Roylets. This is not the best writing, is it? Roylets, death effective. Scream,
Don't know what this
house,
page
yell,
is.
speckled band, eyes, rigid store. And the teacher had no idea either.
No, nobody knows what's going on here.
Oh, dear.
I don't know what any of those words mean together.
Oh, the next page you've used a ruler. You've written
Yeah,
about
look at that.
original coursework and writing, Mulder and Scully, that Batman. So what's this?
So I think I had to write there's like a full story, and I chose to do like a detective story. So this is like an analysis of detective duos, and yeah, down there I just say Watson is fat. That's my description
Fatter,
of Watson.
happy. Are these hairs?
Yeah.
Do you want us?
No,
do you
they're
want me to
little-
avoid these?
No, they're little.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, probably just little bits of other pen or pencil. Holmes
Hmm.
smokes drugs. Or smokes, drugs.
Yeah.
Hello, Lemon.
Yeah, and then there's an analysis of Dave from the Bill up there. I don't even know who Dave from the Bill is.
Dave. Oh, who was Dave? I can only remember Burnside. Was it Burnside? Oh, I can't remember. Don't know who Dave was. We probably would know if we saw a picture. Young, solid, trustworthy, straightforward, domestic crime. Something, something, something. This is good stuff. Better writing, rulers.
Yeah.
I hope we get
I'm
some
in
good
my element.
comments. Dave Quinnan. Let's have a little Google. Dave Quinnan. Oh, yes. I remember him.
Does he look young, solid, and trustworthy?
He does, actually.
He does.
Do you remember him? I remember him.
I do remember him now.
Right, let me get back. Hold on. I just don't want to show anybody other stuff. Where am I? Here. Okay, this is the right place. He looks trustworthy. Smokes drugs. Hello, B. All right, what else have we got? Oh, it keeps happening. Hello.
Oh, you got an F. You got a
Yeah, we're
Twitch
back.
F.
Classic. I'm getting these every stream at the minute. Anyway, I'm pleased that was really quick. It just totally disconnected and then connected back. I was trying to remember what George was. Did we?
He's a little flounder or something, isn't he?
Ah, okay.
He's
Yeah.
a little round fish.
Okay. Next up, more creative writing. Is this?
I think this is the thing that I was writing.
Okay. Serial killer has struck again. The suspect is some man who killed Ted Blake's wife. Blake asks to be put on the case, but his emotions get the better of him. And he can't see the wood for the trees. Luckily,
What a
Fred is
lie.
around to help out. Can't see the wood for the trees. How old were you when you wrote this?
14, 15.
Wow.
Can't see
Diary
the
entry.
trees.
Diary entry. Wilfred O'Brien. The voices are here again, but louder. The only way I can calm them is by killing. I need to seek help. I will go and see my friend, Dr. William Mitchell. 3rd of July. So the next day, I can't believe it. I've killed him. Now I have nowhere to go, I'm afraid.
Oh,
4th of July,
That's
next
right.
day, the police have arrived. They have been asking questions. I can't believe it. I've killed him.
what? I
The
think that's
person you
it.
went to talk to.
I think that's all I wrote. That's the whole story.
No. I love that.
Can't see the wood for the trees. I've killed him.
When I opened
Police
this, I thought, will I read all this? I'm so happy I have. I can't believe it. I've killed him. Now I have nowhere to go. Oh, dear. Okay. And here we have some more comments on another page. So you say, my grandfather cut more turf in a day than any other man on Tone's bog. And the teacher says, it's a shame you didn't get more done, David, because this has some very good elements. I like the way you have compared the poems all the way through. That has qualities of a D or even a C grade piece, although you haven't done it in enough detail. This essay would achieve a D/E grade.
I feel like what they're telling me there is if I try real hard, that I can maybe get a D or a C. it's quite sad.
Can you remember what you got for English?
English, I think I ended up with a C. I think I got a C.
Amazing. You turned it around.
That's what I mean. Like, I came out of school without, like, they weren't terrible. They weren't obviously the best grades because I clearly wasn't giving a shit, but I didn't fail. I didn't fail anything, I don't think, somehow.
Very good. Well done. 1 bonus point from me.
Thanks.
Now we have The Outing by Dylan Thomas. So
this was the thing where I noticed that I changed my... This is the same book.
Change your handwriting.
Decided just to write really small. Like someone said, your handwriting's shit. Do something about it. And I've gone, all right.
Okay.
I'll write it completely differently and write it really little.
Right.
So you're really small handwriting.
Putting a lot of effort and thought into how you were writing rather than what you were actually writing.
Exactly, yeah. It's presentation.
Yeah. Wrist in agony because you're going against the grain and how you'd normally write.
I don't think there's anything there.
Oh,
there you go.
David, you need to see me very drastically. Is that a good sentence from a teacher?
It's not really, is it?
You need to see me very drastically. So you should have arrived drastically. You should have dived through the window, through the glass. You have not done any of the work on these short stories. You are going to write an exam essay on these. You must catch up. Very important and worrying.
Plus worrying.
Very important plus worrying. Plus worrying.
Plus worrying.
Incredible. Oh dear. This is all gold, David. How did you feel going through all this? Did you remember this part of your life?
No, I've remembered so little of it, but it seems like this is all they kept. They kept like stuff from like a span of like 2 years. I haven't got anything from primary school. I've got no like fun stuff. There's just like a collection of stuff in a box that shows me really fucking up towards the end of school. And that's all I've got.
Dear. Well, it's been gold for us.
Thank you. I knew it would come in useful at some point.
We got more. Finsbury Park, Crap, Grub Sniff.
Yeah, I've written Finsbury Park backwards there.
Oh, clever.
And impaled a man.
Impaled a man on a traffic cone. And they're impaled and they're bleeding out of their hands and feet.
Yep.
Because that's what happens.
That is what happens.
All that pressure, all that blood just comes spurting out of your toes and fingers. God, David, all this TOS stuff. There's a lot. I mean, I've only shown one thing, a list of things that go down the toilet, and I had blood, and yours has featured blood. Is that going to be the theme of the night?
So it gets onto like, apparently I did religious studies at secondary school as well. I don't really remember doing it, but apparently there was a lot of like stuff of signs and stuff. And I remember there's like a whole sheet that I've got, which is just of like, describe your zodiac sign and draw pictures from your zodiac. Really weird like housework to do, and because I'm a Virgo, I just drew a naked woman. I didn't take a picture.
Wow, can we see that?
I can send it later.
Okay, thank you. I think this was this some.
That's Boba Fett. It's clearly Boba Fett.
Oh right, yeah. For some reason I saw that as the back of somebody's head. And they had like a tea, and they had their hands in their pockets. Okay, like it.
A little cheeky Boba Fett
there. Yes, it is a cuboid. Yes, it is a cuboid. Yes, it is a cuboid. No.
I looked through the maths books, and they were all just like just work and stuff. I just looked at this, and I couldn't really tell what it is. I don't know what it means.
Why is that a cuboid?
None of that knowledge has been retained. I don't know why one's a cuboid and one isn't.
Is it because you could cut that out and fold it into a cube? Not a cube, but it would actually make a box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Look at that.
Oh, some interesting stuff about Brazil here.
Yeah, this is everything you need to know about Brazil.
Copacabana, Pele, good social life, flooding, unhealthy. It's very unhealthy in Brazil.
So
Hot
this is one thing
coffee,
I noticed.
pollution.
One thing I noticed about the religious studies and the geography stuff, there's a lot of weird stuff that you get taught and get told.
Yeah.
And there was a whole section about Japan and Tokyo. That at the end of it, my teacher was like trying to get me to say worse things about Japan and Tokyo. And like
Really?
they were just there was just like a comment after it. I didn't take pictures of it because it was obviously wasn't very nice, but it was just like you could have said it was worse and it was there was more smog and it was more overcrowded. And it's just like there's some weird stuff that you get forced on you when you're at school, I think.
Yeah,
And there
that's
was
very
a lot of strange stuff in religious studies as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Native Indians, Komodo dragons, monkeys, coffee. Big Taffman says, anyone else really hate David's Fs? Yes, we noticed this at the start, Taff, but they're very similar to my Fs. When you see some of my writing, I did weird Fs like that. I don't know why. But it's obviously just a cool guy thing.
But now Taff knows that you do them like that. He's going to like them.
Self-evaluation. Here we go. Let's find out what David thought of themselves back in the day. I am friendly and reasonably generous. I can be quite shy when talking to people that I don't know in my year, as they take the mick. The mick.
They do take the mick.
They take the mick quite a lot. I don't really get angry, and it takes a lot to upset and annoy me. That's good. That's number one. Number two, I have quite a few friends and about 2 close friends.
About 2 close friends.
About 2. Not sure. It's about 2. About 2. Can't really confirm how many it is. I get on well with people my age, except for the people who don't like who I avoid.
Yep. It's all good stuff.
Wow. I have both parents around and I get on well with both. And I try not to take my teenage anger out on them. I have one cousin, which I don't like because he's violent and steals things. But I have 9 other cousins, which I get on well with overall. I have a good family relationship. Wow. Is that cousin still around?
Yeah. I don't know why I felt like I needed to share that information with my religious studies teacher, but there you go.
I get on reasonably well with adults, and I have not really had encounters with the police. Suspicious.
It is really suspicious.
Our friends,
because we did get asked by the police because we did a little bit of shoplifting. So maybe I put that in with a guilty conscience.
Oh, I have not really had encounters with the police. That is amazing, Anna. Thank you for the follow. Okay, this is gold. There's more. Yes, I am not prejudiced. Well, I try not to be whenever I can.
Sometimes I might be a little bit prejudiced.
Well, I try not to be. I can easily be distracted while trying to listen by other people and things outside. I don't daydream and generally take in what people say. This is really lovely to learn so much about you, David. I feel like a lot of this is still relevant.
It's also massively contradictory from the beginning to the end there.
Yeah.
I generally take in what people say, but I'm also easily distracted.
I'm not prejudiced. Well, I try not to be. That is so
just a little bit.
Yeah. I am not a really good thinker, and I can get confused and can't usually take control of a situation that well. And I'm not really that good at a leader. I take interest and think about what I do. Well, you can't really ask for more than that.
This next section is a lie.
6. My ambition.
This was not my ambition.
Although my ambition is to become an architect like my dad and to design an important building, as my dad and his company redesigned the Greenwich Royal Observatory. Is that all a lie?
That is true. They did do that.
Oh, okay.
But I had interest, but I think I was stretched for an answer.
Wow.
Because there's a whole thing about like that whole end year of school where they're like trying to do like career stuff, and I've put pictures of that in, and they're just like, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And it's like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Default and say, oh, I'll do what my dad does.
I'm pretty sure I wanted to be an architect, though I actually did. I like the idea of it.
I worked with architects for a long time, but I didn't actually ever do architecture.
So we both considered architecture. We both were graphic designers. We both did SFs, FFSs. This is incredible. I wonder if this is a thing for designers. They did those fancy little SSFSs. I like the way I am, and I wouldn't change myself, except that I am a teenager.
Except I'm a teenager.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Div, thank you very much for the follow. What am I talking about? For the sub 18 months. Double Twitch baby, thank you, Div. We're looking at Horrible David, a lot of his work, and this is currently his opinion of himself. Self-evaluation.
This is all religious studies as well.
I like that you liked yourself, though, at that
I
age.
did.
Apart from the fact that you were a teenager, you were desperate to be 20 or 12.
Yep.
Probably 20.
Probably 20.
And this is what your thoughts on what a new society should be like?
Yeah, so this is.
You've used your ink
I guess we've
eraser
been
here.
asked, what's a perfect society? This is exactly what a perfect society is. If you check here, I can tell you what that is rubbed out as well when you get to it.
Okay, so freedom of speech, right
Classic.
to live. Oh, good. That's a
Classic.
good one. Right to food.
Classic. And now
Right.
this one is the right to hang around shops without being accosted. That's fourth on my list of important things of a free
Accosted?
society.
Is that because of your shoplifting? They knew that
think
you'd done
so, yes.
shoplifting.
This was the year that I got in trouble for stealing something from some toy shops. So clearly, on my idea of a perfect society is that I don't get in trouble for that.
Wow. And then people were kicking off. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So people were like, if you were hanging around shops, were you being accosted? Or
Yeah,
were you just
so
worried about? Yeah.
there was
You
a
had a
little toy
reputation.
shop. There was a little toy shop in town with like a really lovely old guy in it. But anytime any kids went in there, he would follow them around, waiting for them to steal stuff. So eventually, we did just steal stuff and then run away. And he obviously knew
Fucking
exactly
hell,
who we were,
David.
so we got in trouble straight away.
So you were shoplifting, and you wanted the right to drive from the age of 14 with a legal license, and you wanted
Yep.
the right to legally gamble at any age, and the right to
Yep.
drink and eat whatever you want.
I like how quickly I've gone from important stuff to just stuff that would be cool for a teenager.
Yeah. You must have been 14 here. That's why you specifically said 14, probably.
I think so, yeah. It's all quite specific to my life right
It
there.
is. Oh my God. I love that you did use your ink eraser thing, and then you can still read it. Okay. This is great, David, because you sent through quite a lot of stuff, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know if we'll get through all of this, but it's all been so fucking good.
You're just weird at this sort of age, so everything
Yeah.
you do is just kind of weird. Like
How-
this is another religious studies thing, and it's rating myself, but I also have to rate my best friend on how good he is at things. And
Oh,
I feel
well.
like I'm quite harsh. For him
Yeah,
at some of
painting
this
and
stuff.
drawing. You think Carl is shit at painting and drawing things?
Yeah, and he was actually really good, so I was clearly just being an arsehole.
And sympathising, have you got a 5 or a 1 here? At the bottom,
where's
number
that?
27. A 5 or a 1?
I think I've probably gone for a 5 and someone's told me to do a 1.
In fact, you've got that for arranging things neatly and being friendly to strangers. It could be a 5,
Yeah.
could be a 1.
I was unclear. But yeah, I looked down it and I was like, I'm rating Carl quite low for a lot of these things. It's quite harsh.
Poor Carl. Are you still friends with Carl?
No. I hang around for him a little bit, but I haven't heard from him for a long time.
This probably sent him on a downward spiral. He was going to be a painter and drawer until he saw this.
Yeah, all of this stuff, like this stuff that I started to find was like, evaluate yourself, talk about yourself, tell me exactly what you want to do for a job when you leave school. And it's just like, it just all seems like nonsense. Like there's no way
Yeah.
that you're going to get anything useful out of it.
Amazing. Understanding people, 2 each. Being patient, 4 each. I'd quite like to do this. We should do this. We'll get Pip to do it on stream at some point. Compare all the streamers, do a little column, use a ruler,
Yeah, and then rate everyone.
rate everyone
Rate everyone.
out of 5. Assuming it was out of 5, wasn't it? Yeah, you got no 6s.
Yeah, 5.
What is this?
So this was just one of the things, like this was career stuff that I found, like career day. And
Okay.
it's just a massive sheet that says, which one of these things do you want to do? And it just looked insane to me. Like, I don't know how a teenage boy that is drawing stupid people getting impaled on things can go through this document and say, this is exactly what I would like to do for my life, please.
Question suspects or witnesses and make arrests. You were into that.
I was into that somehow, for some reason.
And you were into produce illustrations for a book publisher. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's it. Arrest people and do illustrations.
Draw stuff, arrest somebody.
Okay. I don't think there are many jobs where you can do both those things.
I do remember there was quite a push for like joining the police towards the end there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
My
we
dad
got more.
Said that he would, my dad said that he would disown me if I did so.
Oh, you'd like to drive an experimental high-speed passenger train, that classic career.
Yeah, I would. Is that a helpful question to ask 15-year-olds about their future job?
Who wouldn't? Although experimental, yeah, maybe that's a bit dangerous. Manage a large hotel, club, or restaurant. That sounds tough. Yeah, why not? Prepare bills of quantities from architects' plans. Okay, it says architects in it, so you wanted to put that just in case your dad read it.
Yeah.
Develop computer programs to analyze statistics. Nice. Design and paint murals.
Look at number 94. Who's going to click yes to yes? I would love to check the wording and layout of official force.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You're not going to get answers
fun.
from these things.
Fish says, I love that some of this was achieved in GTA RP. You got to arrest people. And probably many other of these things.
Trains.
No
experimental trains.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
Design and assemble portable computers, develop and test satellite navigation systems, check secret bank accounts for fraud. That sounds that sounds fun, but actually probably really boring.
Yeah.
Create a range of inexpensive furniture.
I had no recollection of any of this stuff at the end of school. And I was just looking through it. I was just like, I didn't remember any of this. And it clearly didn't help.
Deary me. And finally,
I wasn't into giving assistance to mothers at childbirth. There's old men. TAF, I think. I think that's me writing my name as if old. So I've got a shaky hand, and then I've drawn myself old.
Ah.
I don't know why. Who knows?
I mean, is this a Zimmer frame that this one's holding, or?
It does look like a penis.
I'd be quite happily just touching a giant penis.
That might not be me, actually, because I've not done the curtains.
That's Carl.
Could be someone else. Yeah, it might be Carl.
This is where the friendship really ended.
Yeah. I don't know what was so bad that I drew that I had to scribble out there.
Oh, I hate to think. I love this old person, though. Full head of hair, though. Great centre parting. Yeah. The wrinkles, perfect.
Just me when I'm old. And then did my name all wobbly, so I was old.
I like it. What is this? David, you've sent me so much stuff.
I'm sorry. This is such a big box. It's another Steam thing.
Self-esteem inventory. Oh, gosh. Okay. A hard worker. Yeah. Find it very hard to talk in front of the class. Okay. What other example? I have a low opinion of myself. Yes. There are many times when I'd like to leave home. Yes. My parents understand me. Yes. Most people are better liked than I am. Yes. This is awful.
I know. It's all over the place, though.
Yeah. School friends usually follow my ideas. No. I usually feel as if my parents are pushing me. No. I can't be depended on. No. That's good. Where's 18th? I'm not as nice looking as most people. No.
It's proper teenage answers. I don't know what people are getting out of these worksheets.
I'm not as nice looking as most people. No. So that means you thought you were. I mean, we've seen the pictures.
Is that a double negative?
I think it is. Because if it was like, I'm as nice looking as most people. I'm as nice looking as most people. No.
No. I'm not as nice looking as most people.
You've said no to I'm not. Oh, David. You rated yourself.
That's the reverse.
Without realising. Poorly worded. A lot of these are poorly worded. It is very weird that you had to do this.
Yeah. I don't know what they expected us to get out of this. It's
content
like
me.
unguided therapy.
years later.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God. And now we've got a whole project from you, right?
Yeah, this is the last thing I found. And this is maybe the project that I've got. I think this is my last project. And it's
Okay.
it's a logo.
If it's okay with you, we'll go through this fairly swiftly, just because I'm aware that
Yeah,
we've got quite a lot
it's
of
the
other
last
stuff.
bit.
Okay. Leisure and tourism.
If you skip
Hatfield
to
House
just the logo
relaunch.
bit.
Okay. Well, we can see this is all lovely. Oh, you got some nice thought bubbles. I've decided to create a new logo and design and make a carrier bag for 2 shops. Logo initial ideas like this. Looking at Hatfield House, realised the 2 wings look like coincidentally shaped like H's. That's very cool.
Yep.
They have their honey. This
So
is
yeah,
your
there's my little
bags.
logo.
There's your logo in the top
little
left.
H's together.
Oh, very clever. Very clever. Hello, Cater Cakes. How you doing? Just talking to David about some of his schoolwork.
And look, there's an actual drawing I did of a bag that looks right.
It looks
If you go
good.
back to that blue one. Yeah.
Really good shading there.
Yeah.
I love projects like this, Sparkle Muffin. Loved it. Really nice. Look at this. Look at the F down here. Specification. A couple of these classic SFs. Love them. Hate them. Actually hate them.
They're really bad.
This is your final product. Why have you done this page like this? What a waste of an A3 sheet.
I think there was a bag at some point, but I like to think that's
okay, you had a bag stuck there. That makes a lot more sense. And that's it. That's the last image.
Yeah, but going through all of those books, it was just like everything that I've done is unfinished. So I like to think that I did. I just did that, and then I fucking laminated it.
That is so good. Hold on, sorry, my phone just nearly lost it. Said it was nearly out of battery. Wow, David, so much great stuff there. That was honestly amazing. I like your project. I've got some of this stuff, I think, to potentially go through. Let's just
I really wish I had like
through.
primary school stuff. Like that stuff would have been great because I went to a Church of England primary school as well.
Oh
so
yeah,
it was all hymns and harvest.
Did you sing "Shine, Jesus, Shine"?
Yep.
Yes,
absolutely.
It was a real banger. I really enjoyed singing that. Well, David, thank you so much. That was so good. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for making the effort to take all those pictures and dig everything out as well. And
that's all right.
Jump on. It's been really good. You're a hero.
Kate Sharp.
Thanks, David. I'll speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. So much stuff. Honestly, when David sent that, I was like, we're not going to be able to go through all of this. Let me delete that. But so much great stuff in there. Clap. Thank you, Clap. Intermission hymn. Yeah, should we sing again? Maybe I'll say a little prayer for you guys. From this, if you just joined, this is from the Leavers server from my primary school, where we've got a little picture of me, and this is Funkle Albert, but I haven't revealed his full name. Everything in here is about God or Jesus. Let's not, shall we? Right, we've still got loads to get through. I thought maybe we'd do all this in a couple of hours, but there's no rush. We're in no rush. Everything else will be a little bit quicker, but no shade on David. That was all great. What shall I show you? Do you want to have a little look at some stuff from my Tudors book? The Tudors. I've marked some stuff in here. I can't remember what's good and why. Tudors. The Tudors. Macbeth. I don't know what this stuff is. Sorry, should have muted for that giant sneeze. Here, I thought you guys would like to see this. The bicycle. Past? No, get ready because they haven't actually brought these out yet. Why don't we have these bikes yet? We should have these bikes. Oh, and here's a little poem about the South Downs. So if it's all right with you, we'll have a little bit of poetry now. A little bit of poetry about the South Downs, which is where I grew up, near here. I designed a spin bike. I did. Just so you know, you might cry. I just want to do a little warning. You might cry because this is really, really good. Seas of green, oceans of trees. Under the sun I walk. The view is amazing. Halt, I don't. Don't bother stopping to talk. Over the hills, winding down paths. Nothing can stop us. No reason to laugh. Walking through fields. Always walking. Don't stop. Yeah! I've made it. Made it to the top. Yeah! That was a poem about South Downs Way. Where did I found this? Arc Venture. Did anyone else do the Arc Venture puzzles? I don't know what that is. Anyway. Domella, are you around? Domella, are you around? Sorry if you got teary, especially if you've been to the South Downs. I bet that was very emotional for so many of you. Domella, are you here? I'm going to plug in my phone because my phone's going to die. I've realised I've actually had the camera on the whole time. Yes, Domella. Okay, I'll call you on Discord in just a sec. Let me plug in my phone over here. 1 sec. Okay, we've got a few things to look at from Domella, and I'm really interested to hear about these. Discord held up really well in the end. So, what am I going to write here? Alert. Dom. Ella. Stuff.
Oi!
And where is it, Domella? Let me close David's stuff. Here it is. So I'm going to... Let's phone Domella first. Everyone loves hearing from Domella. Domella, of course, who came over especially for B. Dolan's gig and for a little trip to London with her sister. And a lot of us got to meet them. Have I even called you before? Here you are, Domella.
Oh my gilly goodness.
Booch, you shit. Thank you so much for that. That's really nice of you. Thank you for 5 subs. You don't need to do that, Booch. Polly, Mango, D-Pad, Terry Nutkins and Tony Bammy. Thank you very much. It's really kind of you. Booch, you're a hero. Thank you very much. I'm calling you. I'm calling you on Discord now, Domella. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, Dad. You are the sun that bathes me in radiant warmth, the wind that carries me on the wings of inspiration, and the fire that fuels my determination.
Have you got the stream open, Domella?
Okay, I had to the Twitch stream.
Yeah. Okay, cool. How is Domella's volume, everybody? Do I need to turn them up a little bit? Domella, what time is it over there? Just so I can get a volume check.
It is 3:40.
3:40 Sunday afternoon. Okay, I'm going to turn you up a little bit. All right, so you've sent me a few things. I've got the poetry stuff, I think, first.
Yeah, and I just sent you a couple pictures. I forgot about that. When I saw David's, I figured I'd send those too. Just a few school pictures.
So have you just sent them to me? Have you emailed them to me? Okay, let's go through the work stuff because I haven't got that stuff yet. So the first thing people will see, I've got like an orange glow on me, and that's because of this. So what is this? I'll zoom in on that middle post-it or whatever that is. But what have you sent, Domella?
Okay, so this was an English project in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Where we had to collect poems, and then we had to get pictures, media, that would basically go along with the poem. So I just took pictures of a few of the entries. So this was the front. The picture is missing. It's
okay. So it was taped.
8th grade. that this was from 1982.
Okay.
So,
So
it's a bit old.
Shall I zoom in?
Yeah.
Would you like to recite this for us, Domela, or shall I read it?
Sure. I love my friend. He went away. There's nothing more to say. The poems, soft as it began, of my friend, by Langston. I wish I could remember what was on the front, because that's kind of a Debbie Downer for like a front.
Yeah, but that's fine. The Discord cut out slightly then, but we'll stick with it and see if hopefully it will stay. It'll be fine. But if not, we might have to try something else. So the next one. So here we go. We've got the picture here. Name us a king.
All right, everybody in the chat, chill out on how old you were in 1982, whether you were born. Anyway, continue.
So this is a Carl Sandburg poem?
Yeah, you know what? I picked this one at show because of B. I thought this was Poe, considering all the stuff.
Domela, you cut out a bit then, and it's not good enough. We need full, clear Domela. So let me just try something. Bear with me just a second. Might try to get the desktop version, the browser version working, but I'll make it so I can actually hear you. I'm going to call you back in 1 sec, okay? We'll take that as a yes. Excuse me. Sorry about the Discord issues. I get these loads. I've uninstalled Discord. I've reinstalled it. I don't know why it's happening, but it's all good. Right. So, browser. I turn the Discord back down over here, and then I call Domela. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear you too. You're a bit quiet. Let me just... can you do WhatsApp call? Not really, BP, because... actually, I suppose I could do that on desktop, couldn't I? But then I'd have to bring in that audio separately. And also I'd have to ask Domela for their number, you know? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty clear. Can you hear Domela, guys, or not? I don't think they can hear you yet. Say something now, Domela. No, why is that not picking up? Guest star, I'm a bit worried that might be tricky for someone on who's never done it. Let me try guest star. I'm going to try and call you through guest star, Domela. Or maybe it will just be that that Discord settles down a little bit. I'm going to call you back. 1 sec. Annoying. Why is that not working? Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Okay, tell us more about this. So you picked this one for B.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, you're totally clear. You've always been clear.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you sound good now. I'm not getting electronic. Hello, Miz. There you go. There's your sister in the chat. So tell us more about this one. You seem clear to me now.
Oh, yeah. When I saw that I had included this, it just kind of made me think of, all the different chats that we've all had about politics. And I thought it was not nice in a good way. I think it kind of shows that So, name us a king who shall live forever. A peanut king, a potato king, a gasket king, a brass tack king. a wallpaper king with a wallpaper crown, and a wallpaper queen with wallpaper jewels. Name us a king, so fast, so hard, he shall live or last forever. And all the yes men, square shooters, telling the king, okay, boss, you shall last forever, and then some. Telling it to an onion king, a pecan king, a zipper king, or a chewing gum king. Any consolidated, amalgamated syndicate king, listening to the yes men telling him, he shall live forever. He is so keen, so fast, so hard. An okay boss who shall never bite the dust, never go down and be a sandwich for the worms. Like us, the customers. Like us, the customers.
Fuck. That was great. Firstly, because Discord didn't cut out, but it sounded so good.
Yeah, I think, you know what, now I would change that picture. Yeah, that's Leonid Brezhnev, who was the leader of the Soviet Union at that time. I think it just told me, my 8th grade me, I thought it was talking more about a dictatorship. Now, of course, it's talking about the corporatization of everything, which I think now is the fruits of the labor of, let's say, the Reaganites starting back in the 80s. So I would definitely have some more media would indict.
And so this was a project that you did in 8th grade, you said. So how old were you in 8th grade?
At that time, I would have been 12.
12. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because obviously you wouldn't, as you said, you wouldn't have necessarily really fully understood what you decided to paste into this project book at that time. And is this like a poem that stuck with you that you've come back to throughout life, or is this something that you just discovered during this?
No,
and you were like, oh shit.
When I yeah, exactly, B. When I told my mom about, the show us your stuff, it was actually Ms. Peaches who went in and found a whole bunch of stuff that we've
Ms.
just
Peaches.
kept over the years. So yeah. So
I love that. Yeah. I mean, it's great. It's a classic. I mean, could you have used a ruler and like a knife to cut these out with straighter edges, Domela? Maybe that doesn't matter. But you picked.
Dude, I did. I did.
Okay.
When I tell you that the 850, I still can't. I trade with a ruler. It's not happen. It's not going to happen.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to focus on that, but I just couldn't. I just.
I know,
those
right?
Straight edges.
Like that's literally the best I could do.
Well, this is the first time I've come across this, so I really enjoyed that, and especially your delivery of it. So we've got 2 more, I think, from this. Me.
Yeah, Ms. Peaches, she was like, do you want me to include the one you did? And I'm just like, what about? I didn't realize that I had actually written a poem.
So you wrote this one.
It.
Okay.
Yeah, this is me.
All right, and now we're going to hear you read it. This is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all this. And thank you, Miss Peaches, for doing the work.
Yeah, please, because I'm not going to hear the end of it, okay? Give her flowers.
Okay, here we go. I've made it big on screen so people can read it along with you saying it, if you're happy to.
Yeah, that's fine. I come from only 2 countries, as you can see, African and Lenni Lenape. Not many people go into me. From Africa I was brought, bound and chained, but I was also in America, where the Indians reigned. But now the slaves are finally free, but I feel sorry for the Indians. If it hadn't been for slavery, I would still be over the meridian.
Wow.
Yeah, that's rough.
12 years old.
Yeah.
Oof, Domela.
I know.
And the image. So, do we have any idea how this was received by your teacher, by your school? I can't see any ticks or.
No, I included the grade, the page where she put the grade. So.
Oh, okay. Where was that? Is that the next page?
But yeah.
Let me have a. Oh, here it is. Yes. All right. You might have to read this for me.
I know. It's like, why'd she do it in pencil?
Yeah. What does it say?
It says, Helen, a consistently good effort and an excellent selection of poetry. Nicely presented and thoughtful interpretations. 195 out of 200.
Wow. That's a great score. It's also a really interesting way of scoring out of 200. Was this a regular thing? Was this a thing in your school? Was this just a thing in, I don't know.
Well, it's because it was like the major project of the year.
Okay.
That's why it was worth so much. Now, I was fine with that score back then, probably, but now I'm like, if it was so good, then why didn't you give me the last 5 fucking points?
Because you didn't cut fucking straight lines on your paper.
That must be it.
I think that's what it is.
Me and my competitive self have a problem with 195 out of 200. I'm just saying.
Chat would give you 200. There you go. Sheep would give you 200.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Tinker Taylor says, sure, but did Domella know 51 things that go in sewers?
You know what? He's got a point.
Exactly.
Point.
And then the next thing is some ceramic work, right?
Yeah, once again, not an artist. Please keep in mind.
Okay. So, okay. Take us through each of these, please, Domella.
Okay, so I tried to put them in order of when they were done. So we're going to start in the top left corner.
Yeah. Ashtray?
That was just, cup.
Okay.
And that's from first grade.
Oh, okay. Very good.
The one underneath of it, it's supposed to be a pen holder with a tennis racket. That's also from first grade.
Yeah.
But I will point out, if you look to the right of that, I did another one, and you can definitely see a bit of the glow up there. So my skills got a little bit better.
And a massive upgrade. Yeah. I like it.
Unfortunately, I don't know when that one was done, but that was specifically because I actually carved her name into it. And I think she had that at work.
Oh, that's great.
The little cup holder thing that I didn't get around to glazing, a la Horrible David, time management issues. That's from third grade.
Okay.
And then the jeans, you know what? Oh my God.
Oh, it's jeans.
Yes, those are jeans.
Okay, makes sense now. I can see the pockets and the fly and stuff like that. Okay, it's not like a little cat person.
Oh, thanks, Ms. Peaches. Yeah, I was 5 years old in first grade. So, the jeans, let me just say this. They're not actually like a holder or whatever. Yeah, or I don't know why.
They're not actually what? Sorry, Domella, you cut out just then. We're doing well for the audio, but they're not actually.
Like, I don't know why I made them so big and so chunky. It wasn't supposed to be like a paperweight or anything. So
it's an interesting choice, but I like it. I'm pleased you enjoyed it. And now you've got some woodwork here as well.
Yeah, that's when we got into shop class. Did you guys have that over there? Where you had to go to shop and home ec?
Yeah. Well, actually, not. I'm trying to think. Did we do that in secondary school? I think we did a bit of that because it was kind of woodwork, basic woodwork stuff, cutting stuff out. CDT, we'd call it. Yeah. What did CDT stand for? Design technology. What's the C? Home economics. Yeah, that was for like cooking and stuff like that. So yeah, this kind of basic, like using, what was it? Not a jigsaw. It would have been a jigsaw to cut basic shapes in wood. Yeah.
And the shop teacher with the finger.
Yeah.
So the car is from 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Nice long
I
car.
had a hell of a time with that car. Boy, that was the design. Everybody did the same shape. So this isn't like, I did this on my own.
Right.
We all had to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember agonizing over that goddamn car. That really took a lot out of me as like a 10-year-old.
Mm-hmm. And the plane? I like the plane.
Now the plane was 6th grade.
Okay.
So that was the next year. I did much better on that. And I think it was a much better job.
It's clearly a plane. If out of all the things you've shown here, that's the most obvious.
Exactly. The wheels are missing. I'm not sure what happened with that, but yeah, at least it turned out and it sanded well. So it's still sanded. It's not rough like the car is. So
yeah,
much better.
And is that a little seahorse or something above the car? What's this? Something poking up?
That was, I can't remember when we did that. I tried that thing. It was something that we had to put glaze on, like glaze.
Okay.
For some reason, back then, I was enamored of just a seahorse that we put glaze on.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
And can I just say, Miss Peaches, it's a lapel pin, is it? Okay. Amazing presentation to get all these things out.
No kidding. There was a thing on the back. Dude,
that's nice.
Thank you.
You should reclaim that and wear that. Yeah.
Wow. Memories.
I want to know what's in the book underneath that's been used as a little background to present all this. And those sheets of paper on the right. Oh, that's the poem book. That makes so much sense because it was the orange paper. Okay.
Yeah.
What about those sheets on the right?
Big book. Yeah. Probably Bill's.
Okay. Okay. And that's right. That's it, right? Those are the things you sent me. I really like those.
Yeah.
Well,
except for the pictures.
The pictures. Let's have a quick look at the pictures while you're here. So hold on. Let me just go over here.
So
let's have a look at the pictures of you and Miss Peaches. Let's open the Gmail. That's my personal. No, here we go. It's opening. We're going to get emails. Miss Peaches, are you ready? We've got 2 photos. Oh, yeah. I feel like I've seen one of these before.
Yeah,
maybe you sent one in.
One.
Okay. Let me close.
No, I just posted it in the Discord once.
Oh, I've just downloaded them. Okay. I didn't mean to download them. So I've now got to open my downloads folder. One sec. If I was on my Mac, you wouldn't believe how fast I'd be doing this. Okay. Now, why can't I open that one? There we go. Okay, so first off, let's just, I'm assuming the one where it's solos, just you.
Yep.
Oh, shit. What a grin. What a pair of glasses. What a hairstyle. What an outfit.
My first pair of glasses. That is my kindergarten picture. I was 4 years old.
Oh, my God. 4. Very cute, Domela. Very cute.
Complete
lovely bow.
70s plaid.
Yeah.
Yep. Big bows. Big lapels.
Massive lapels. I bet you took out a few eyes. That's why you didn't need glasses. You just had to wear them because everybody was walking around with those lapels.
Shit, I could fly with those lapels.
Mm-hmm. And then the next is
those glasses.
There we go. Miss Peaches. It's your time to shine.
Yes, Peaches. Look at the baby.
Amazing.
So she and I are 5 years apart. So I was in 3rd grade there. 7. And so, yeah, she's 2.
I love it. So good.
Now those glasses.
Oh, I lost
you.
Those
were the shit.
Yeah, those are great glasses. Those kind of glasses have come back around, right? You see, you see some cool people wearing those kind of glasses these days.
Oh my God, I loved them.
They are cool. Amazing. Oh, Domela, thank you so much for doing that, or at least asking your family to actually do most of the hard work for you. But as a team, you've provided some great stuff there. So thank you very much, and thanks for making the time to jump on a call as well.
That was nice. And Carolyn, you look cute. Come on.
Still rocking the afro. We saw his peaches.
All right, no problem.
All right,
bye, everybody.
Bye, Domela. Bye. How good was that? That's the thing about Saoirse's stuff. Don't want to go bigging up stuff that I do here, but the main reason why it's good is because of the people who get involved and how different everything is, and how we just get such a selection. That poem, the reading of the poetry, then beautiful. Shall I sing "Shine Jesus Shine" again? No, let me close some of these windows of stuff I've already looked at. Right, so I'm going to look at some more of my stuff. But who else have we got? We've got some stuff from Blaketown, Sheep, Bollocking Passwords, and Willow. I can delete Domela and David from here. And then we've got a couple of photos. So this is cool. Right. Human body. Autumn term 93. Human body and the senses. This term is where I realised truly that I couldn't smell. My whole life, I thought smelling was just a thing that people talked about and said. It wasn't until I did a project on the senses that I realised I actually couldn't smell. So this could get emotional. Love is shining. Not now. Right, let me get my phone again. I agree, Elbow. I could listen to Domela's voice for a long time. It's you. Right. Can we do... I'll do it. Let's delete Domela. Deleted. All right, just quickly. Here's a project from my primary school. I was 10 on the human body and the senses. I've marked some stuff to look at. Firstly, I want you to see my goals for the year, okay? These are my goals for the year in 1993. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I would like to score a goal at all football matches. Ambitious, huh? Not just all the football matches I play in, all football matches. Such a jock. I'd like to swim 4,000 metres. I would like to win a cup or a shield at Sports Day. I would like to get over 90% in my end of term test. Oh, I don't know really why I'm showing this. I would like to learn my tables off by heart. I would like a leading part in the school play. I would like to win the bonus points prize. I would like to be helpful. I need to listen more. I'd like to get better at maths. Good luck in achieving these targets. They are all good. There's one written really tiny at the bottom, which is I'd like to be loved. I didn't actually want to show you that. Here's a letter that I wrote to someone. No, that's when my school was, so that's okay. Just quickly, just to look at the first line. Dear Mr. Turner, thank you very much for the body parts that you sent us. Okay, let's move on from that. Funkel Albert is on here, but this is huge. I don't want to show off, but we did a lung capacity test. I had the fucking biggest lung capacity. 2,500 millilitres. Okay? 2,500 millilitres. Okay, James Lacey also had the same lung capacity. Okay, so did David Lees, but we were joint top lung capacity. I'm the guy. What else did we do? It turns out I was always into Luigi. Luigi's always been my favourite. Look, I did a Mask of Luigi. I've talked about, I think, whenever I play Mario Kart, I'm always Luigi. This started when I was 10 3/4. I got 2 bonus points for this. But here is where I found out. I've got a photo of this somewhere. I wish I did. We were given... Thank you, Dad, for fuck's sake. We were given a bowl of crisps. Bowl A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Loads of different flavours. We were blindfolded and we had to write down what they taste like and what they smelt like. And I just made it up. And on this day, I went home to my mum and dad and I said, guys, we did a little taste thing and a smell thing, and people were talking about being able to smell stuff. I don't know what they mean because I was putting it in my mouth, but they were like, should I be able to smell? What's smelling? They said, shut up. Human body. They didn't say shut up. They said, oh yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's get it investigated. And we looked into it. But I still can't smell. And that is literally the story. Okay, let's find Blaketown stuff. Blaketown, are you here, Blaketown? Blaketown. I'm not trying to be sad, by the way. I'm not trying to make it a sad thing. We're getting full named. James Johnson and Andrew Blakeman present The Cave of Fear. The Cave of Fear, illustrated by Andrew Blakeman, aka Blaketown, for the mothers and fathers of both authors. They dedicated it to their parents. It all started with those fucking crisps. First published 1988 by AJ Books Limited. Text copyright, illustrations copyright Andrew Blakeman. Concept copyright by AJ Books Limited. Written by Andrew Blakeman. All rights reserved. What's this? Very professional. Legend book, Book of Legends. Should we read a little bit of this? Bill's eyes slowly opened, looking at Alan's "Come on, get up." What? Okay. Also, look at the printing. Anyway, Bill's eyes slowly opened, looking at Alan's. "Come on, get up," Alan commanded. In a minute, they were dressed, ready, and in the car. Bill turned the key and flung the steering wheel around away from the curb. Bill looked at the tickets. The plane was due to leave on the 28th of March 1988, and today was the 21st. Bill told Alan that they were leaving 1 week from today, and Alan replied, "I know," when he didn't at all. The next week went slowly, and when the day came, Bill forgot his camera. He only noticed when he was at the airport. He said to Alan, "We forgot the camera." Alan put the 2 bags on the conveyor belt, and some numbers on the machine went up to 8.08. The cases moved along the belt. Alan picked up the hand luggage and walked away, leaving Bill behind. Alan smiled to himself and walked down a ramp. Bill was running, trying to catch up with Alan, and he eventually caught him. They both walked through a door. Alan sat down and Bill went to the duty-free store. In the store were some books, some spirits, wines, some toys. Bill got a book called The Burning Shore by Wilbur Smith and a watch. Alan was sitting opposite a big yellow sign that said Departure Lounge. Suddenly, a voice said, "Would people going to Africa go to Gate 21? Alan picked up the luggage. People started to walk towards the entrance. Alan gave a bag to Bill and said, "Follow me." And they both went to the queue. As they reached the front of the queue, a man in a blue suit took their bags and put them on a conveyor belt. All these people just going to Africa. Bill and Alan were told to go through 2 bars, which were body scanners. When they had finished being checked, they walked down a corridor. They eventually reached Gate 21. They sat down on an orange chair for a minute or so. A voice rang out. "The plane at Gate 21 is ready for boarding." Everyone rushed to a door, and a lady in a blue uniform let everyone through and took their tickets and tore them in half. Alan and Bill walked down a corridor, cold compared to the atmosphere in the airport, which opened out to the plane. And that's all that Blaketown sent. So this is a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger for Alan and Bill, guys. I'm really sorry. There's no big payoff. The corridor was cold compared to the atmosphere in the airport. Who knows what that means? Thank you so much, Blaketown, for your submission. Right. Sheep Boy. Let's show something quickly of Sheep Boys. Sheep Ascent, first year PSE. It's more PSE, guys. Dumbarton Academy, topic 1, the challenge ahead. So this is some stuff from Sheep Boy about like thinking about what's happening in the year ahead, first year. Moving to secondary school. There was another image sheet which I haven't included because I was I didn't upload it properly. Complete the following sentences. Moving to new school will be exciting, funny, and scary. The new work will be easy at the start, but will get harder. When I get to new school, I want to make new friends and have a laugh. Homework is very hard. I want to improve my maths. The pupils in my class are all nice, except this is all you have from school. Who is this? Why have you done this, Sheep? Is it someone in chat? The pupils in my class are all nice, except... Could it be Oral David? I'm especially looking forward to Science and Techie. Science and Techie. I am worried about homework as it will get harder. But here's some good shit. Who will I be? How will others describe me? Smart, beautiful, crossed out. Smart, beautiful. Oh no, I've got carried away there. Cross that out. Smart, beautiful, intelligent, responsible, sensible, good at football and badminton. Which people will be important in my life? Dennis Burkamp. Now, Sheep sent this to me and he said, I think you'll enjoy the which people will be important in my life. I really did. Sheep, let us know in the chat, how important has Dennis Burkamp been to you? Also, who are these other people? Mum, Dad, Dennis Burkamp. Who are these other people? Have they not proved important to you? Are they really embarrassing? I want to know. Who are these people? Dennis Burkamp's a footballer who used to play for Arsenal. He's Dutch. One of the greatest. What important things will I have accomplished? World's smartest person and a degree in science. Have you achieved these things, Sheep? Oh, you full-named people. Well, you full-named Dennis Burkamp, to be honest with you. World's smartest person, a degree in science. Do you have a degree in science? That one's arguably easier to achieve. Yes! Is it the world's smartest person? What plans? A rocket scientist for NASA and live in Florida. Either of those things? How dare you, Big Taff Man. Let's keep an eye on Big Taff Man, please, mods. What goals and dreams will I have to be the British... What does this mean? The British badminton champion. Under 21. To be the British under 21 badminton champion. Did you achieve that? How will I be different from the way I am now? I won't be as geeky. I won't be as geeky. Oh, Sheep. You haven't achieved that. This is lovely. Thank you so much, Sheep, for sharing this. Which people will be important in my life? Dennis Burkamp. That's one of the greatest things we've seen. Easily. Right, let me close more of these windows. We're getting through stuff. Oh, shit. I really shouldn't have deleted everyone's names because I'll forget who to thank at the end. There we go. Delete. Close. Right. A few more things. I won't go through this quickly, but somebody talked about their English anthology, and if you went to school at the similar time as I did, this This was a big deal in English GCSEs. There was only one thing I wanted to show here. So this was all like final gig ticket. I think Pip was at this gig. At the drive-in at the Roundhouse. This was before I knew Pip, and Pip was at this gig seated. Have I showed that one before? Can't remember. This was like all poetry. David, you probably had this. Yes. Funko had this. You wanted to find your anthology. Yes. Basically, Seamus Heaney poems, lots of notes, giving laser eyes to the people, lots of boring notes about all the poetry. In fact, let's get the camera. Phone cam, where is it? There it is. Loads of stuff. Look at the S's. Look at the F, sorry. Look at that. Belief. It looks like it says belies. Lots and lots of culture. Lots of great notes on this poetry. This last line was a joke, so I just made that quite clear. Made an art form out of doing absolutely nothing. Anyway, the key thing to show in here was this random drawing I did. The artist formerly known as Prince. And I drew a big scorpion. Yes, David. It's on a poem about nuns. Don't know why. I'm just trying to work out. Okay, here's some other stuff. This was in my English class. So this was in secondary school. There's a picture of me here, so I thought you might want to see that. We'll go through it real quick. Here's some facts about me. Here's me. I am Adam. I am 11. I am kind. I am a brother. I am a keen footballer. I am an asthmatic. That's all I had. That's all I had to tell people. I am good at art. I am an animal lover. I am a stamp collector. Fuck. I am funny. I am currently at Warden Park School. I am 4'11" tall. I am the youngest in my family. I am Adam. Oh, God. Things will work out okay. Things will work out okay. Very nice. You are funny and a brother. Thank you. Yeah, confirmed. I am a brother. I didn't collect stamps. I honestly don't remember collecting stamps. Do you want to see the Adam special? Eat it just after you've had a bath in your PJs and dressing gown in front of a fire. Drink it with milky tea with 2 sugars. Apparently this was from English. Here's the ingredients. Pancakes, bread, cream, pancakes, apple, bananas, Mars bars, flakes, ice cream, jelly fried eggs, cherries. Here's your instructions. Well done. Sounds fantastically fattening. And this is all a load of shit. And finally, I had to show you this because everyone did one of these. I don't know what this is. I don't know. What does this mean? Tuesday, dear James, why is there a wee man in a box in your room? All he does is talk. How come he doesn't stop? From Thomas. Can we get a full recipe in Discord? We probably should. Look at this. Look how shit that is. Anyway. I'm basically... There's no real theme to. I'm just showing you any stuff that I thought was amusing. Should we have a quick look at a photo? Where's Walls? Where's Walls? Where is Walls? Where is Walls? I didn't have time to think of a theme tune. Walls is in this picture, apparently, everyone. Is Walls Father Christmas? Is Walls Father Christmas? It is, isn't it? Okay, that was Where's Walls. Sparkle Muffin? Let's look at Sparkle Muffin from school, everybody. Sparkle Muffin said, "Why do I look so middle-aged?" Sparkle Muffin. That is a middle-aged haircut. We love it though, Sparkles. You look incredible. And then while we're doing a quick round of photos, Emily, are you ready, Emily? So Emily said this. See Emily play. This is from a high school trip to a crisp factory. I think it might be 1997, so I was 6. That made Highlander crisps, which sadly don't exist anymore. We all got a massive bag each at the end. Fuck. Full of crisps. Best school trip ever. That is me in the middle, front, with a big blonde fringe. Emily! Look at these bags of crisps. Emily! So you've got a plastic bag full of flavours of crisps. That is so good. There's a lot of crisps in there, Emily. That's a lot of crisps. Look at this guy. Fucking delighted. Can you all look like you're happy? Yeah, sure. Hello. Please tell me you're still friends with this boy. Oh, beautiful. Right, Bollock and Passwords. Should we look at your art? This might blow you away, everybody. BP sent some art. Sent me photos, 2 different light sources. I've just chosen one of them because I chose the one that looked the clearest, BP. What level of school were you at when you did this? Let me find your message. Painting from school. Look at this. Bring back unfettered corporate access to the youth. Look at this lovely painting from school. And look, I think we've got some actual close-ups of the. Look at that. This is a talented artist we're talking about here. BP, 1617. BP, few things. What is it? Is it abstract or is this? It is abstract, isn't it? This isn't a thing. And do you still paint? Tell me you still paint, because this is really good. Look at the detail. Let me just check something. Is the next one? Yeah. Okay, we've got another one. Look at this. Look at those. Look at that spiral staircase. That's so fucking good. It was a paper model that you painted, right? Look at this. I love the figures, the people, but that staircase is amazing. The shadow, all the lighting everywhere is stunning. Yeah, the depth. Next, from BP, is computer art from school. You're going to have to give us a rough idea of when this might have been. I love this. So the BP is a person who can work in many mediums, and it's proven here. We've got lovely painting, incredible paintings. Do you still paint, BP? Why have you written awful human? Tell us if you still paint, and if not, can we get you painting again? Here's the computer thing. Here's some computer art. Shut the fuck up. This is great. What can you tell us about this, BP? I could look at this for a long time, I think. Oh, horrible David saw Among Us porn immediately. That says more about me. The top figure on the staircase is badly drawn. Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about. I thought you were either calling yourself a bad human being or me. I really like this. Let's go back. I quite like the fact that it's bad. It's like, I don't know. I like the arm and the hand. These are beautiful. And I like the fact that you dug those out. You should get this framed, honestly. This is a lovely painting. Thank you, BP. Thank you, BP. Thank you for sending this stuff. I love that people have dug out this stuff. And we've got another art one coming up for a minute in Willow. And there was a lovely little story after it that warmed the heart. So if you have a bit of a chilly heart, and I know a lot of you do, and you want it warmed, then stick around. I'm going to show you a project real quick. I'm wary of how long have we been going? 2 hours 20. I'm not going to show you every page of this project. I saw a little teaser of this. But this is what I did in year 7. So I would have been 11, 12. And I've talked about this on stream. I don't know why I didn't, this isn't bound. But this is my pop concert merchandise. So in design technology, we had to come up with some merchandise for a pop group or a pop band. For some reason, I think these all count as pop to me. Get a drink in you. Thank you, Khan. I will have a drink. Fucking Jamiroquai. You just wait, Llama. You just fucking wait, because I'm going to have to fly through this. I'm annoyed that it's not bound. Why isn't it bound? Sorry, I can't get my mic. Well, that looks shit. When attending a pop concert, fans are often eager to purchase official merchandise commemorating the event. Selecting your favourite artist or group, produce appropriate designs for a range of merchandise which might be made available. You will need to consider production methods when the items are manufactured in greater numbers. All I'm saying is, be Dolan, pay a fucking attention. You're going to go on tour again. Your merch is great. But this could take things to the next level. Oh, just tore it. Oh dear, look at that. That was like, quick, I need to do some dividers, quick. Let's have a little brainstorm about some acts. Okay, let's look at some soloists. We've got Natalie Imbruglia, we've got Usher, we've got Finley Quaye, Coolio, Louise, Tupac, George Michael, all the classics, Robbie Williams, Celine Dion, Warren G, Will Smith, Wycliffe Jean and Shola Ama. Okay, that's your soloists. Covered. We'll look at different types of music. We could look at classical, R&B, jazz, jungle, house, hip-hop, pop or techno. Different types of merchandise, fine. Different types of venues, whatever. Let's look at the bands. These are all of the bands that you needed to know about this time. Oasis, Lightning Seeds, Texas, Radiohead, Boyzone, Eels, Prodigy, Blur, Texas. Again, you've got to really consider Texas and Spice Girls. Load of research, did a fake questionnaire, pretended to get loads of people to fill it out, didn't, did a load of graphs about what we found. All of this was totally made up. I didn't do any of this. Why people buy merchandise? Well, to remember the event, 25 people said that. For practical reasons, yeah, whatever. How much were people willing to pay? £5 to £10. Most people are happy to pay £5 to £10, which isn't a lot of money, but this was a long time ago. I liked Eels back then, Sheep. Novocaine for the soul. Choosing a pop group. As the whole project is based on pop concert merchandise, I now have to choose a group to go on my mouse mat. I don't remember, maybe this is now out of order, but I'm making a mouse mat. In my questionnaire, pop and chart music was voted to be the most popular music. I now have to decide which group or soloist to do. Apparently these are pop groups. Oasis, Jamiroquai, The Verve, or Prodigy. Who am I going to choose? Who am I going to fucking choose? Oh, well, that's giving it away. I'll tell you what, we'll do a little bit of research in order to find I visited the telemarketing company in Stenning. That's where my mum worked. I asked 25 employees to tell me their 2 favourites from the shortlist, and I've shown the results below. Fucking hell, it was close. Look how close. The Verve so nearly. As you can see, Jamiroquai were the most popular by a very small margin. This is the group I will use. And if you don't get this, if this isn't clear, I mean, that's not clear at all. They all look really similar. But look at that colouring in. All right, we've done our research. Here's a bit of history about Jamiroquai printed out on my very high quality printer at home. You could just Google that nowadays. 2 pages. They have a long history. But what's the brief? Design and make a marketable product. Yeah, we know this. The product must not cost more than £10. Okay, let's see how we get on. We're on to objective number 2. Investigation of the marketplace. This is important, and I feel like a lot of acts don't do enough of this kind of stuff. What shall I do? Let's write to some fan clubs. Which fan clubs? Cleopatra? I think we'll write to the Cleopatra fan club, and we'll write to the All Saints fan club. But what are we going to say to them? Dear Cleopatra, I'm doing a pop concert merchandise project as part of my Design and Technology GCSE coursework this year. If possible, could you please send me a Cleopatra merchandise catalogue to help with my project? I enclose a stamped addressed envelope and would be grateful if you could send this as soon as possible. Thanks for your help. And there's my old signature. Not my current signature. This is a copy of the letter I wrote. They were not this small. It was a full A4 page. Okay? We also found out about other people who make merchandise. We looked at NME, Mojo, Q, Smash Hits, and of course Marketing Week, which was a very popular magazine in my household. We got some great information on products. A lot of people sent me some stuff. Apparently people are into bags, badges, denims, caps, t-shirts, jackets, mugs and hats. And if you're really into other stuff, then you can get yourself a lovely umbrella or maybe some mugs, maybe a Sony branded umbrella. We did a lot of research. Let's look at some existing products. We got caps, posters, programs, keyrings. Who cares? CDs. What? Nobody wants t-shirts. Let's focus on new products, everybody. Jewelry. Have you thought about that? Could be expensive to make and will only appeal to females. Let's not, okay? Let's just not. Not now. Not now. I hadn't actually read that. Inhaler covers. Remember, I identify mostly my top 5 things I'd say about myself. One of them is that I'm asthmatic. Asthmatic. Good idea, but would need permission from pharmaceutical companies to make because of colour coding for the different asthmatic drugs. If you're going to have a Jamiroquai inhaler, you're going to need to make sure people know if it's brown or blue. Underwear. Original, but again, more likely to apply and appeal to females. Okay. Watches. Don't want to read that. Mouse mats. Easy and cheap to make. Not available at the moment. Original and could have lots of different fronts. Good idea because a lot of people have home computers. Okay? The 2 best ideas I feel are the watches and the mouse mats, as they are both original ideas and I think would be very popular with both sexes. Sorry. And all age groups. Chosen product. Fucking mouse mats. I'm going to design mouse mat. It's going to be great. Please join me along the journey. So what do we know about mouse mats, everybody? I wasn't going to look at every page, but I feel like everybody was involved now and we want to go deep on mouse mats. Places of use, offices, schools, homes, what materials. We're looking at non-slip bases, rubber and foam. It needs to be small enough for a desk, but big enough to move cursor from top to bottom of the screen. You could have oblong, oval, square or round, and you could have drawings, holograms, photos, text or logo. Those are the main things you're allowed to have, okay? Should we do a bit of mouse mat research? Nah, let's pretend. I interviewed 40 people in Swan Walk. I didn't. I made it all up. I pretended that I asked all these people. Here are some more made-up graphs of the results I wanted to see in order to confirm the decisions I'd already made in my head. What mouse mats are on the market? Wrote to a couple of mouse mat companies. Really fucking boring. Did my own specification. We're now on to objective number 3, everybody. I cannot wait for the email from B. Dolan asking for help on the next tour. Mouse mat related products. Now, the mouse mat on its own is very easy to make and simple idea. Do you know what? I think it needs something extra. A box a mouse mat with a stand at the back of it, or a mouse holder. My opinion is that all these ideas are good ideas. Cool. Let's look at the pencil box ideas, different ways of having pencil boxes with your mouse mat. Don't worry about the ergonomic side of things and the wrist ache. Don't worry about that. Please don't focus on that. Let's do some fake research. What shape do people like? Most people want one with a drawer. 16 of the fake people I asked want a mouse mat with a drawer. Over the next few pages, I'll evaluate some design solutions. You guys will as well. We're going to do a box with a sliding lid. Adam Esposito, real person, that Funk will remember, said, I think this design looks good, but I think that the mouse will always fall off when you open the lid. Good shout, Adam. Hinge. Nobody thought anything about that. Drawer. Jonathan Arscott, previously one of my best friends. I like all of the designs because they do not take up a lot of space, but this design is my favourite because the drawer looks good. Thanks, everybody. Mouse mat designs. Here are some little thumbnails of different types of design. Oh, look. Oh, look, that's clearly JK there. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. God. These pages are so fucking hard to grab. Here's some more stuff. Let's put some tour dates on there. Yeah, cool idea. Really cool. And here's my final design. I'm going to go for a drawer. I'm going to go for a yellow, and I'll put the latest tour dates on there. There's a nice drawing of it. Oh my God. Model analysis. I've still got this little model somewhere. We back. We back. We got a big S. We got a big S. VT, we got a big S. Refresh. I need to refresh as well. Oh. We're not done yet. We're not fucking done yet. Let's look at some colours. What kind of colours are we going to go for? Because we're vacuum forming this bad boy. As you can see, here are the different versions of the different colours. Here's what colours look like. If you can't visualise what a yellow one might look like, well, here you go. Now you know. We're going to look at different types of mouse mat, different thicknesses, different materials. I went all out on this. Lots of research into different types of material. Let's look at some modifications. Basically, because I'm going to vacuum form it, it can't be completely flat on the sides because then it won't come out of the vacuum former, and I've got no other way of making it because the school doesn't have any other equipment. So it's going to be slightly angled. Here's some measurements. There's an average biro and average pencil. Here's my orthographic projection. David will have done a few of them, I'm sure. Oh, when will it end? I don't have the final piece, by the way. If you're hoping for the final piece, I don't have it. Here's what I'm making it out of. MDF, polycarbonate, acrylic. Here's how the vacuum forming works. Here's all my different stages of making it. This is actually quite good shit. Here's the numerous problems I encountered along the way. Oh no, that's here. I don't know what this is. It's a lot of work, isn't it? This was my main GCSE project, I think, for design tech. Evaluating product against original specification. I wish I had it here, guys. I don't have it here. I'm really sorry. But I'm pretty sure if the next gig you go to, you'll probably be able to pick one up. Fake questionnaire. Will people buy it? Do people like it? Surprisingly, yes. Guys, surprisingly, yes. Whether or not the respondents like the design, I asked 30 people and all of them said yes. So I was really happy with that. Some of you were a bit worried about the ergonomic side and whether or not it would hurt your wrist. Don't worry about that. How comfortable? Very comfortable or quite comfortable. Couple of people, 5 people said quite uncomfortable. Nobody said very uncomfortable. Nobody actually used it. I didn't give it to anybody. How much would people pay? Between £5 and £10. Finally, this is the good shit. Are these real quotes? I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me if they're real quotes. Here's the positive feedback. I love this box. How much do you want for it? It would be really useful for my desk. Cool. I really like this idea. Brilliant. It's the intricate detail that is so fantastic. Well done, Adam. This is a wonderful design. I've never heard of Jamiroquai, but I would still buy this. Fuck. When will this be available in the shops? This idea is really smart. And finally, I'm a big fan of Jamiroquai, and I really like the mouse mat. That say mouse mat or mouse newt? Ouch, my wrist isn't a quote. Then I've got a written evaluation. Let me read out the final thing. Overall, I'm very pleased with both the design work and all the paperwork that has led to the final product. Something that I'm very proud of. I feel that this product has all the capabilities of being a product that could be sold on the market. I only hope that nobody steals my idea. Let's talk. If anyone's watching and anyone wants to make the mouse mat draw, specifically Jamiroquai, if anyone's got a contact, if they're going to tour again, but B, I'm up for it. I got an A. I did get an A for that. I got an A for my GCSE graphics, and my final product I got an A for. Hello, Gusbo. Thank you, Duck Pond Sailor. Give me an A+. Did I get a well done, Adam? I didn't know. There weren't actually any written marks. I don't know where the actual grading stuff is. Anyway, that's that. We're nearly done, guys. We're nearly done. Who are we going to look at now? Willow. Should we have a quick look at Willow's? What Willow sent in? Excuse me. Right. So Willow had a little look, and let's read what Willow actually said. In fact, I've written it down here. So Willow said, all I can seem to find, show us your stuff wise, is a photo of a piece of art 7 or 8 year old me did for a competition. I got runner-up and won a huge art stationery case, and I was so buzzing. I was so proud, and my parents still have it framed and up on the wall, unsure about the gloomy face, or even if it is a face. Look! It's still on their parents' wall. On the parents' wall. Willow! And the beautiful thing about this, obviously the artwork and the story, but Willow goes on to say, it was a competition the big school ran and they put it up in their big hall. I was so nervous and excited when I got runner-up. Such a little anxious nerd, still the same. And then later, Willow, I hope you're happy with me sharing this extra stuff, by the way. Willow said, my dad is all excited retelling the story for me. Apparently I hid behind him when they were announcing the prizes, but then got a rush of excitement seeing the stationery prize and ran up to the front. Willow! I just love the idea that that's like you and your dad have reconnected on that story and that memory. It's really nice. And that is what Shows Your Stuff is all about. That might be it. Willow sent a picture. Should we have the little baby? It's not a baby picture. It's a school picture. Let's finish with a little school picture of, even though I've talked about that's what Show Us Your Stuff is all about. Let's finish on a oops. It's a little Willow. It's a little Willow. Gusbo, you've missed a lot. It's a little Willow. Look, I love it. Mars, thank you so much. That's really lovely. Thank you for lurking. And thanks to anybody else who's been lurking and hanging out. I really love the variety of stuff we've had. If you have enjoyed this, then YouTube, I've got all my VODs there. I don't expect you to go back and watch all the VODs of me playing games and stuff, but we've got a playlist for the Show Us Your Stuffs, and there's some really lovely stuff on there. The stuff that we've done, particularly like notebooks, diaries, that was really cool. Autographs, comic, like loads. Mary Biscuits hasn't done an entry today, but Mary Biscuits has held up many a Show Us Your Stuff over the years, and it's been really, really, really fun. And I just like, it's like a great way to learn a lot more about you lot. Because us streamers, we put ourselves out there a lot and we overshare. And it's just nice to get some stuff back. Tai, you've been putting the twins to sleep. I hope the twins are okay. Lurking while feeding. We'll do it again. This is the 10th Shersha stuff. Or 9th. Maybe it's the 9th. Definitely do it again. Moss, thank you for the subscription. That's really nice. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Right. Oh, one more. Actually, no, this is shit. Portrait project. There's Wario for you before we go. I was proud of that painting of Wario that I did. Am I going to regret this? Oh no, I have to show you this. So here's another portrait. Do you remember when you had to do that kind of stuff? Stencil print. This is a piece I did at home. It is Jennifer Aniston. It's shit, right? But I just laughed that it was Jennifer Aniston. And then I just wanted to show you the final project. So the mouse mat stuff, quite good work, yeah? For this, my portrait project, I decided to make a sculpture. My sculpture... Oh, I've turned off my camera. This is Gary Rhodes, who is the subject for my sculpture out of polystyrene. For my final piece, I'm going to do a sculpture, but with a twist. And I ended up making a sculpture of Gary Rhodes's features on wire. This is Gary Rhodes's features on wire, so they can move. One idea. This idea is half Gary Rhodes, half food, because he is a chef. Celery. That was Shersha stuff, school stuff. Thank you, Blaketown, Sheep, Bollocking Passwords, A Little Willow, Domella and David for getting on Discord, Walls, Sparkle Muffin and Emily sending us your photos. We're going to raid someone. Who are we going to raid? I'm so tired. Thank you, everybody. Should we go and see what 1030 is doing in the old Rust stuff? Funko Albert's just DM'd me something. In 1991, I won a competition to put a painting in a local hospital and it's still there. Was this school? We'll really quickly show you this. When did this happen? I hope you're proud of that, because it is fantastic. But just remember who won the fucking Art Cup at school. Funko Albert thought they were going to win the Art Cup. I won it. My name's on that Art Cup, and it forever will be. So respectfully, suck it. But also, that's fantastic. Well done. Well done. Right, I'm going to raid 1030 because 1030 is doing the stuff for B Dolan's music video in Rust. I'm sure a lot of people have been hearing about this or watching stuff. 1030 is getting stuff ready. Let's go and see. The music video is going to get shot tomorrow. Stick around. Come see 1030. I'm going to get out of my school uniform. Don't forget. Never fucking forget. See you later, everyone. I'll be streaming next Tuesday afternoon. Lord, the light of your love is shining in the depths of the darkness shining. Something else I can't remember. Something else as well I can remember. Bye bye stream.